If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome Collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right. Yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me.
All right, good morning, everybody. Happy freaking Monday, everybody. Boys and girls, we are back with a fresh week. We're back with a fresh week, man. What's good? Hope everyone had an amazing weekend. But we're back with another stream, dude. It's like we never left. It feels like every time every time a weekend goes around and then I come back on Monday, it's like, holy golly, dude. It feels like I never left, man. 5:30 in the freaking morning. Hope everyone is feeling good, as you should. Good morning. How was everyone's weekend? Good morning. Let me know in the chat. How was everyone's weekend? Donald in the building, what's good? Scene Lover, good morning. AC in the building, what's good? Shabby Rides. Jose, Ty Easy in the building, good morning. Huck. Orlando, what's good, man? Good Wash Details, good morning. 80,000 Raf, yes, sir. Adrian, good morning. Harry V, Dougie, more ABC, and Marvel coming down the line. Adobo is better than Kare. Good morning, Mangando Umaga Pare. What up, dude? Good morning, everybody. Wavy Chandler, great. And you, bro? How you feeling? I'm feeling okay. I slept a little late last night. Was trying to figure things out with my graphic designer with the design for LA, and it was just I didn't go to bed till 11, so I'm a little tired today. Rami, what up, dude? It's Roy in the building. What's good? Cushy Souls, good morning. Jinx, good morning. Nathan, good morning. He said Brock Lesnar, dude, insane. Brock Lesnar is back, man. It's so crazy because like when he came out yesterday, he looks darn good, man. He looks really, really good. I feel like in my personal opinion, like SummerSlam overall was good overall, in my opinion. Like it was good. Like I think me personally, this might be a hot take to some, but I feel like SummerSlam was way better than freaking WrestleMania. V, what up, dude? Tito Kicks in the building. Casanova Kane, good morning. Gio, Jonathan, what's good? Demo, good morning. I think I feel like the one match that really disappointed me was the Solo and the Fatu fight. Like, that was, in my personal opinion, like one of the most disappointing ones out of in the entire night, because I was expecting more, but like the ending was just like meh, you know what I mean? Joe, what up, dude? Desi in the building, good morning. Vince in the building. Yo Mal, he says yo Rav, forgot to change my card on here and now lost 3-year membership. Vince says, I think once you re-up, Vince, I think you should be okay. It just continues on where you left at. Treyway, what up, dude? Kemp in the building, what's good? Morning Rap, what's good? Feeling it in the what's good? Rami, what up, dude? Treyway in the building, what's good? Just do it. I saw the clip. Brock looked good, dude. He looked freaking lean as heck. So it makes sense why they turned John Cena face. Like, I honestly think there was like possibly a double what's it called, turn with Rhodes, but now it makes sense why they turned Cena face, since Brock Lesnar is back. You can't really have John Cena a heel if freaking Brock Lesnar is already the bad guy. You know what I mean? Eddie B, what up, dude? Eric in the building, what's good? Joseph in the building. Rizzer in the building, what's good? Sup, Bull, good morning. Lewis, still undefeated, Rap. Yes, sir. What up, Lewis? Good morning, Deadly Venom. Good morning, man. Lewis in the building, what's good? Eric, I see you guys. DJ, good morning. What up, dude? Feeling it. Morning Rap and Collection fam. Make it a great week. Yes, sir. I mean, this week. What up, Assad? Bluebird, good morning. Murd in the building. Malcolm, good morning. I feel like this week is gonna slow down a little bit. Obviously, this week there's nothing too crazy. Anything crazy until probably next week. I'm looking at the calendar because the only thing that we really have is those Air Jordan 4s this Saturday, and then we have those Air Max 95s on Friday. There's really nothing this week, and then we got the Jaw 2s tomorrow, or Jaw 3s, excuse me, and then it's gonna start to pick up the next following week because we have, what do we have? We have the French Blues 12s. We have the Air Maxes, and we also have the, actually, that might be the week after, because next week it's only the 4th. Golly, man. I'm like thinking like it's like midway into freaking August with like, dude, I'm not going to hold you with the whole undefeated situation. Like I felt like the month was flying, but it's only the 4th. So next week is Nigel's. And then I think that's it. They left the entire week for Nigel's, and then the French Blue 12s. That's all they have for next week. And then the next following week, it's Shattered Backboards, the Air Max 95s, to basically end the month. Or actually, just kidding, because we still have the undefeated Air Jordan 4s dropping on the 28th. So I think starting next week should start to pick up again. Last name Sneakerhead for the 33-month re-up. Good morning. This has to be the Nike's best summer last name. I mean, it's been pretty good, I would say. I would say they've been kind of busy. You know, they were somewhat busy in the month of July, and then you roll around into August. Like, obviously, we already knew what was kind of going down, you know. What up, DH? What up, dude? Good morning. Will there be a shock job, bro? Cushy Soul says, I don't think so. As of right now, once again, going back to the undefeated Jordan 4 drop, how's everyone feeling, man? I told you guys that like a ton of people, once the Jordan 4 undefeateds are sending shipments out, Joseph says, I would assume they would start right away when it comes to undefeated 4s. But I told you guys this, is that once undefeated 4 was gonna be done, there was gonna be a lot of people over the shoe. That I told you, people only come around, like there's a lot of people that really only come around for the hype drops, man. Like, obviously a lot of you guys are dedicated to the channel and stuff like that, but like people that just casually buy sneakers or just come around during the hype drops, this place gets rocking. I mean, think about it, Chad. We had like 2,600 people here on Saturday. Like, I told y'all this place was going to be rocking, man. There was going to be a lot of people in here. I knew this drop was going to be the biggest drop of the year. with undefeated fours dropping. So you already know that a lot of people were going to show up. You know what I mean? So once hype drops like that tend to, be over, everyone's just going to be like, all right, I'm over this shoe, back to my normal, basically normal life, But I know a lot of you guys stick around, so I appreciate you guys as always. Aiden, what up, dude? And like going back to the drop and just recapping it, obviously, Equal was probably the best chance to, buy the undefeated fours. Like that was your best chance. That was absolutely your best chance. On Saturday, it wasn't really the best drop, right? When the first come, first serve on the Undefeated website, there was no bot protection, obviously. It was just like a regular undefeated drop on Saturday. It was just a bunch of crumbs, man. What up, Dylan? What's good, dude? It was just a bunch of crumbs. On Saturday was a bunch of freaking crumbs, bro. It's like, here you go. Here's the remaining stock we have. And that was it. Hitman, what up, dude? August already became expensive for me. 3 pairs, and it's only the 4th. Shane says, morning fam, morning Rafi. Kills Collect says, what up, man? Good morning to you. George, what up, man? Good morning. Thinking about how many cakes we all had to pass on. Ranfu, what up, dude? Like, I got a lot of comments over the weekend. Getting, people telling me how they felt about the drop, and like there was obviously still a good amount of L's out there, and they were telling me, yo, Raph, dude, like I skipped on this shoe for me to take an L is crazy. It's like, bro, no one really told you to like skip on certain sneakers. It happens. It's like if you skip on all the GRs that are easy to get, and then you just kind of put your mind focused on one shoe, like especially if it's a hype sneaker, like you're gonna expect disappointment. Like you can't expect like, okay, if I save all this money and skip on the shoes, then I'm gonna hit on this shoe. Like, no, dude, like it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Either you win or you lose, right? It's like it goes either way, right? It goes either way. It says Jumperman Chris is saying $100,000 on sneakers app. Hitman says, I don't know. Like we will see when it comes down to the stock numbers, because obviously there's always already talking about how like the Air Jordan 4, right, is going to be an exclusive access on the Nike sneakers app. Like no one really knows exactly what Nike is planning to do. When they do drop the Air Jordan 4 undefeated on the Nike sneakers app, no one really knows, bro. No one really knows. Love the shoe. Jeremy Wu says it's a nice sneaker. Like we're gonna take a look at it. I'll give you guys my thoughts and opinions about the shoe. Get your opinions about the sneaker. This is the whole point of the live stream of recapping today. Over the weekend and the entire drop. And I get it. For me, like I said, if I did not hit on the shoe, it was either, we're just moving on to the next drop. The Nike sneakers app. You feel me? That was basically what the plan was. I obviously got lucky to pick up a pair in store. I was not able to, hit on a pair online. So I did see, you guys remember Dead Shutter? Dead Shutter, he hit in store and he also hit online. So that was like the first person that I found, like that I know that was able to double dip. That was the only person that I know. Maybe I missed your guys' comments because the chat was going crazy during the weekend. What up, J Million? What's good, dude? But I definitely would say that Dead Shutter did hit in store, and he also hit online on the Equal raffle. So everything is kind of luck at this point, right? I mean, if he hits on Equal on the in store, you would think he would be in the back of the line. But it obviously wasn't the case because he ended up hitting online as well. Siobhan, good morning. What up? 3,100 on mortgage, 810 on undefeated fours, and it's only the 4th of the month. I hit 3 pairs of the raffle. Sheesh, there you go. Same at 10.5. Danny says, Buenos dias. What up, Miguel? What's good, dude? What's good, bro? And like the thing is about sneakers, bro. It's like if you hit, dude, it's really not a big deal, man. Like for me, it's not a big deal. I know a lot of people, took a lot of time out of their day and stuff like that just to wait around for the raffle. But like this was to be expected, man. This was to be expected. This was the shoe that a lot of old sneakerheads and some of the sneakerheads that got into the game really wanted this Jordan 4. So it definitely got. I bet you there was a lot of people that came out of retirement of buying shoes and came out of retirement just for this sneaker right here. Do you think resale prices will go up or down after the sneakers app drop? I think since the way the drop went on Undefeated, okay, there was a lot of mixed feelings about this shoe just because we've seen a lot of W's go out on the Equal website, on the Equal raffle, excuse me. But now that we see how the drop went on undefeated.com, I'm definitely going to change. I definitely made me, change my perspective out of the shoe, is that I think the shoe is definitely going to hold its value for sure. After that drop on Saturday, I think this shoe is definitely going to hold its value for sure. I think it will. Because you got to realize there's still a lot of people that took L's on the shoe, man. What up, Drex? What up, dude? Like, you could sit here and say, oh, yo, Raph, like, what's it called? So many people hit, dude. Like, the prices, bro. But you got to, you're only counting all the W's, but you ain't counting all the L's, bro. Let's be honest here, okay? People always look at the W's and the success rate, and you see it all over social media, but no one's ever gonna count the L's, dude, because there's people out there in here that probably still needs a pair. Like, who in here still needs a pair of the Air Jordan 4 Undefeateds? Who in here? All right, Raph, if you know anyone that has a size 12 Undefeated 4s, I will trade them my 9.5 that I hit on. This is my brother's Grail shoe, and I hit and he didn't, so I'm trying to trade mine for his size to support him, surprise him. I don't really know anybody that's willing to let go of a pair, dude. Nam, what up, dude? Like, truly, I don't think anyone's gonna wanna like get rid of their pair. I don't think anyone's going to want to get rid of their pair. Obviously, you'll have some resellers that are going to be like, oh, I'm selling this, I'm selling that. But, like, as a whole, bro, like, I don't think anyone's going to want to get rid of them. Like, to be completely honest with you. I would say the ones that are getting rid of them are the ones trying to get rid of them now before everyone starts to receive their pair from Undefeated. But other than that, this shoe is definitely going to hold its value. For sure. This shoe is 100% going to hold its value. I think it's still going to sit where it's at, and then it's still going to creep up over time. Like, bigger sizes are definitely going to be very, very expensive with the shoe. All right. Gorgon, congratulations on the hit, my friend. I'm going for my second pair, High B says. And the thing is, if it ends up being exclusive access, I'll tell you guys this. If the Undefeated Air Jordan 4s end up being exclusive access, the shoe is 100% holding its value for sure. Good morning, Raph and Collection fam. What up, Rojo? What's good, dude? Nope, I am trying to double up, TSB says. What do you think will be the price of these Undefeateds after Sneakers app release? What's your prediction? I think it's going to hold up at 500. That's my thought. I think it's still going to hold up around $500. For bigger sizes, I still think it's going to be in the high 5s, low 6s. I think it's going to kind of stay where it's at, man. I truly think so. But we may see a little bit of a dip since everyone's going to start to get their pairs. But at the same time, everyone's pairs are going to be staggered because not everybody's going to get their pairs at the same time. Like, Undefeated is going to be shipping out in waves. Like, they're not shipping everything out and putting it in one truck. No, they're going to be shipping those shoes out in waves. Like, you'll see a little bit of a wave like this week probably, right? You'll see a huge wave this week, and then you'll see another wave in the next following week. And then the last third week of August, that's when you'll see the last wave. So hopefully anyone that did hit, hopefully you guys are going to be at that first wave of, individuals that end up getting your pairs first. Because 100% they're going to start shipping out pairs probably midweek or maybe later this week. The way they worded the sneakers apps suggests EA, there will be more L's than W's too, DJ says. There are other things is not everyone wants to sell their pairs. So Soul Seeker says facts. If Sneakers says EA, people will be panic buying. Kyle says, dude, no matter what, there's gonna be people panic buying. As much as I say like hold and wait until the sneakers app drop, people are still gonna FOMO. And like you got to realize as well, like we're getting close. I mean, we're getting pretty close to the fall season. This is basically that last month for summer because everyone's going back to school. So like, dude, it's gonna be basically all gas, no brakes. Yeah, I mean, like for the rest of the year, bro, it's all gas, no brakes, bro. Dead ass. It's gonna be all gas, bro. For Jordan Brand and Nike, like there's so many shoes that are still yet to drop, in the next couple months and the rest of the year. So like this shoe is definitely gonna hold up for sure. And like I said, is it going to be worth buying these Undefeated 4s, at a premium price? It's up to you. Like, that's for you to decide. Are you willing or do you want to be willing to pay that much money for a pair of Air Jordan 4s, So that's up to you. Air Jordan 4 reps going up for 180 and they ain't miss. Pokey says, Rafi, I noticed glue stain scuffs and scratches on the olive parts of the Undefeated 4s. How do you feel about the quality control? I'm not gonna hold you, Lewis. I never really sat down and looked at my pair. Like this was, you guys already know how I feel about the weekend. Like I'm always so, obviously Saturday, if it's a pickup vlog, it's a pickup vlog. But my main focus is just like staying away from like just sneakers in general. Obviously, I was trying to stay active a little bit on Instagram because I have so many DMs that I still have to go through over the weekend because my phone was definitely blowing up over the weekend. So if you DM'd me over the weekend, I apologize if I got to it, bro. Like I just been so freaking tired, and then I still need to go through the merch stuff to get that in production. We just came up with an LA exclusive design, so we still got a lot. I mean, I could probably tease it out for you guys real quick of what we're looking at for the LA exclusive t-shirt. This is how it's gonna look like. A lot of you guys were like, yo Rav, let's do a little bit of a what's it called, of a sneaker look, and then something fun. Me and the wife were kind of, we kind of sat down and kind of talked about this shirt, and it's only going to be a front side t-shirt. Like I said, this is going to be this is the first look. This is the first time me showing this. So if anybody was wondering, this is going to be the LA exclusive t-shirt. Real quick, hold on, and if we don't sell everything, we'll sell it online, obviously, but it is going to be limited. And we also have a white t-shirt that we are going to be putting together. So, bro, I've been so freaking busy, like, especially yesterday. So this is what it's going to look like as of right now. You guys let me know your thoughts and opinions. Something fun, you know what I'm saying? It's oh golly, see, look, it's not meant to be, chat. Look at that. It's not meant to be, bro. It's not meant to be for me to show it. No, I'm playing. All right, here we go. This is the collection family made me buy sneakers. All right, so it is an LA exclusive. It is going to be in LA because I'm going to be at SneakerCon. So that's where we're going to sell these t-shirts at. It's going to be black because a lot of you guys like black t-shirts. And then we also have a white t-shirt coming as well. So just something fun for the weekend for LA. And then if we don't sell all of it, we're going to sell it on the website if anybody's interested in getting a shoe. All right, going to LA just to get that shirt. Greg B says, yes, sir, man. Two Tune, what up, man? Good morning. Jeffrey in the building, what up? Says, love it. Nam says, what up, Nam? What's good, bro? Good morning. So, yeah, that's going to be a little bit, exclusive just for LA. Has the LA logo on the top right corner. Definitely excited about that. So, it looks like a CPFM t-shirt, Raymond says. Not necessarily. We didn't really think about that with the whole CPFM thing. My girl was like, why don't you put like stickers on it? Like, cause we're trying to make it an LA theme, but I was like, if we put palm trees, it was like, cause I thought about the palm tree thing, and I was like, she was like, why would you put a palm tree on a t-shirt? I was like, then why would you put a smiley face emoji on a t-shirt? So like, there was some like pick and choosing between me and the wife, and I was like, man, I think the palm tree would make sense, but I don't know. Yeah, now that you think about it, now you guys kind of pointed out, It kind of does look like a little bit like a CPFM. Looks like a soul merch. David says, morning rap atomic. What up, man? It's smiley face and the phase that makes it CPFM. Raymond says, yeah, I mean the wifey had like, she's like, why don't you put stickers on it just like to make it fun? And I was like, I don't know, because I wasn't feeling it at first, because of the first thing that I thought about when she wanted to put that smiley face on there, you know what I thought about was the stickers that, you know, Walmart used to give you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, we could still edit it and stuff like that, because I just feel like it was incomplete. Like, she's like, well, it's like, it looks fine to me, but I was like, something's missing on this t-shirt. I don't know. But Palm Tree and Wolf have been dope. Flo John says, yeah, I mean it's only exclusive to LA, so it's not gonna be like something that we're gonna keep and we're gonna continue on. So almost go with the what the wifey says. Trust me, I guess. I don't know. J Balvin put a smiley face on the hoodie and it said it had resale value. Replace the smiley with your Wolf logo. Raymond says. Long term, there might be a easy $700 shoe on sneakers app drop. The 100-200K definitely will drop the price significantly, like low 300s, and it holds at 400. Yeah, palm trees would be better, as SDG said. That's what I said, because it kind of goes with the theme with LA, you know. At Angels, LA City of Angels, Cushy says, good morning, Raph. Praying for equal raffle with the that when it gets here, the order shipped. You know what? It's so funny because it's kind of messed up too, that a lot of people are praying for some people's downfall on this Air Jordan 4. Like, dude, like, for me, like, if you hit on equal, man, I really do hope you hit on, you know, you beat the final boss. But man, people on social media are a bunch of savages, man. They're like, I hope no one gets their pairs in the mail. I hope you guys get their shit. I was like, man, that's so crazy, bro. Like, that's so crazy. Pacific Northwest exclusive hoodie. Ron says, what up, Ron? What's good, dude? Should have made something dedicated to the wildfire survivors from the beginning of the year. Pokemon says, what comes goes around. What comes around goes around. Yes, sir. What up, Ransby? What's good, dude? It's like, man, listen, I ain't praying no one's downfall on their shoe, man. I really do hope you get, you know, your prayer in safely. What up, Cass? Haters gonna hate. Facts. Rafi just suggests LA theme use old English letters for some words. Mixture of fonts of the old English fonts for sure. I'm from LA. Trust. What up, Ray Ray? Maybe it's better they're shipping from later, so the final boss forgets them. Good Wash says. They had the clay orange 4s undefeated next to the green pair. Can you look it up? Wait, what? They had the clay orange Jordan 4 undefeated next to the green pair. Can you look it up? From where to legit? Bro, if you end up hitting in LA, man, that LA pop-up was insane, man. That LA pop-up was insane. Final boss undefeated. Pun intended, Kane says. I think when people get the shoe in hand and start wearing them, people who didn't get them are gonna still want them really bad. I will make them spend a lot of money, Casey says. Oh, I mean, you think about it, right? You think about this. Like, the ones that did not hit are 100% gonna FOMO. Like, 100%. Not everybody's going to FOMO, because I know some people in here are only retail or nothing else. But there's going to be a ton of people that are going to FOMO over this Air Jordan 4. 180%, dude. People are going to FOMO off from this shoe. I hope all these equal raffle winners always have the warm pillows to sleep at night. And I keep laughing. Re-up says, my homie had the undefeated since June. There you go. Those haters should have locked in the collection family, mister. I mean, the thing is, it's like, you know, should have, would have, could have. You know, it's like one of those things. You know, wish you hit, and then you wish you made multiple accounts. You wish this, you wish that. Man, listen, all I got to say, I ain't crashing out on some Jordan 4s, bro. Let me tell y'all this. All right? I ain't crashing out on it. Ain't no way. Listen, I had my days. Where, like, I was pretty upset whenever, if I didn't hit on a shoe, you know, I was pretty upset. You know, it's like, man, why is everyone hitting but me? That was, like, during the COVID days. But when it comes to now, when it comes to sneakers, bro, like, if I don't hit, it's really not a big deal, bro. All right? Like, if I don't hit, it's really not a big deal. I'm moving on to the next sneaker. Like, the only shoe that I paid resale for to get it was the Nigel Sylvester Brick by Bricks. That was it. Other than that, like, am I gonna pay resale for Travis's? Nope. Am I gonna pay resale for what else? Nigel's? Probably not. But it's just one of those. It's just one of those things. I feel like I've definitely kind of grown just not to like get upset if I don't get a shoe that I want. You feel me? It is what it is. You win some and you lose some. You always hit because you wear that baby feet. Tooth says. It sound like you didn't hit, Tooth. Tooth, didn't you hit? Or did you not hit? Raph, honestly, if you didn't hit, your energy would be different. Stay grateful, brother. Hype says, no, bro. Trust me. I would keep the same energy. Trust me, bro. And this is not a shoe. Listen, Hype, you got to realize you're just saying that now, but you just obviously don't know me, bro. Like, this shoe is not even my top 5 sneaker of the year, dude. Like, I was kind of more FOMO'd on the Kobe what does. Like, I was talking about that. I was like, bro, I'm so close on paying resale for the what the Kobe's. Plus, they weren't going for anything. Like, for this shoe, like, this is not even my top 5. So you can't just tell me, like, oh, yeah, Raph, like, you're just saying that because you hit. Like, no, dude. Like, you know how long I've been collecting sneakers? You know how long I've been doing this streaming stuff, bro? Like, why am I going to get upset on a sneaker that I didn't hit, dude? Like, come on, bro. Like, it's not a big deal. We need the first look at it on the Jordan 4s. Yeah, let's take a look at it. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you guys don't mind. All right, smash that like button real quick if you don't mind. All right. We'll bless your chat to someone in the chat for retail. No, because I want the shoe. I wanted the shoe, but if I didn't hit, then it wasn't going to be a big deal. So now you're playing games. All right, now you're playing games, my friend. All right, here we go. Air Jordan 4 Undefeateds. All right, Air Jordan 4 Undefeateds. Air Jordan 4 Undefeateds. The box kind of reminds me of the Air Jordan 13 box. You guys remember, you know how like, you know what I'm saying? Shire Backboards is my go-to sneaker for the month of August over everything else. Exactly, Hype says. Hype says, you know what, Hype? I'll sell you my pair. Just, you know what, Hype? Just for you, bro. I'll sell you my pair. For you, bro, retail plus shipping. Shipping is $500 on top. Got you, bro. For you... For you, Hype, I got you, bro. All right, sit down, buddy. All right, here we go. Air Jordan 4 Undefeateds. Here we go, chat. All right, I'm not gonna hold y'all. When I first saw these in hand, I was pretty impressed. It's a green shoe, chat. Remember, it's a green shoe. All right, green shoe. All right, here we go. Air Jordan 4 Undefeateds. How we feeling, chat? How we feeling? Let me know. All right. How we feeling? Honestly, like, there's people complaining about like glue stains and like quality control. People just want to find something to complain about. I'm not gonna hold you, but like, my pair looks good. My pair looks good. Y'all see it? This is obviously with the Nike Air in the back. My pair looks flawless. Like, I don't know, there's people like saying like, here is the, you know, well, there's quality controls. Man, listen, quality controls. I mean, for my pair specifically, is good. All right. People made me look multiple times on this, but I just thought when I first initially saw my pair, it's flawless, bro. Like, it's crispy. No like glue stains, no scratches, no nothing around my pair specifically. All right, very, very clean. I would say this is definitely a shoe that you do not want to wear in the rain. All right, James, what up? What up, James? Thank you so much for the re-up. Welcome, man. Welcome to the collection family. Obviously it has this patch right here, just like kind of like the Rare Airs, similar to the Rare Airs. Imagine if they're like, oh, you get gold. But it does not come with extra what's this, patches on there. So back shots, please, Orlando says. Make sure you check under the tongue, because some streamers were missing an R on the air. What are you talking about? No, mine's good, dude. No, mine's good. Yeah, you definitely need some like crep protect. Definitely recommend you spraying some water repellent spray on this, especially if you're planning to wear these all the time. This material right here is like the material that you see on like Thunders. All right. I feel like this is a little bit more rough though. This is more of a Durabuck. Not a suede. This is definitely not a suede, bro. This is like a new buck. Dude, you could get this. You're gonna get this scuffed if like someone tends to like, you know how you hit like someone like steps on the back of your heel. Oh, buddy, man, you listen. You gotta throw somewhat hands on somebody that does that. Like this shoe, you could easily get scuffed with the material. Like this is like not a suede where it goes like dark to light. It's definitely not one of those. Definitely not one of those. I don't know what shoe I could compare this to. This is kind of like the Thunder, but it's like, it's not as soft. But it's not like, you know, it's not one of those where like it turns light to dark. It's more of a Durabuck, if anything. I just feel yeah. That's how I feel about with the material of the shoe. But overall, like, it's cool. You know, it's a clean sneaker, olive. This right here on the midsole is more like, it's kind of sail in a way, but it's still kind of white. It's more white than sail. Thank goodness it's more white than sailed on this. Obviously it comes with extra laces. The only extra laces that it comes with is the orange. Only comes with orange, dude. And anybody that was commenting on my video about me wearing a jacket in Vegas, oh, trust me, chat. When I was out there in that line, hey man, I was baking, bro. It was hot as shit, bro. I was sweating underneath my jacket. Trust me. Anybody that was watching that video, they're like, Raph, why are you wearing a jacket in Vegas in the summer? And 100%, it was like my pickup time was 10 o'clock. I got there around like 9:25, and there was already a line. By the time the doors opened, the line was long as shit. It was going around the corner. And I was 100% regretting it. Obviously, there was some shade, but like, dude, I was baking, bro. I was hot. But anyways, here is the extra laces. It comes with orange. I will have a full on feet review today on Instagram and as well as possibly on YouTube if I'm not too busy on these Air Jordan 4s. I did not put them on my feet just yet, but I would assume probably true to size. Also, the insole has the Undefeated logo right there. With the Undefeated logo right there, and obviously with the Nike Air in the back. Back tab, I mean, just like any other back tab that you guys get with the Air Jordan 4s. But yeah, this is it, man. I don't know when I'm gonna wear these. It's an orange and green shoe. You know what I mean? So these will probably, I don't know. You guys already know all the shoes that I've bought this year. All the shoes that I bought this year has all been worn. I just don't know. I definitely need a t-shirt to go with the shoe. I don't have a shirt that goes with this. I don't. Rav, did you cop the merch? I did not. They did sell the merch. They did sell the jacket. They sold the t-shirts and all that stuff, but I did pass on the shirts. I should have got at least a black t-shirt. Jeans and a black shirt. You good? Kosher says fall season vibes. Definitely a great fall season shoe. Definitely a good fall season shoe. I mean, obviously gives you that vibes. Undefeated bomber jacket. Blue says, yeah, for what was it, like a $300 shoe jacket too. All is neutral. You can make it work with a lot. Let's see. I'm gonna rock these near holiday events. Gonna look fresh, Alex says. Have a winter coat. That color, Mark says. I threw on the SB Air Max yesterday and they fit so nice and comfy. Don't go up. They're true to size, Rami says. Or I had to go with them, Raph. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think I got one t-shirt that could go with this shoe because it has it has orange on it. I bought a shirt from Civil and it goes perfect with the shoe. It just doesn't have any olive green to it. If you can wear red brick by bricks, those should be an easy. Black tee will work, Corey says. I mean, with the brick by bricks, I have a lot of red. That's why I have a lot of red t-shirts that go with it. But this one is just olive green with orange. Hunting season vibes, camo and safety orange fits. Black George Raff. What about catcher a stroke for those undefeateds? You know what? Like, there were some people outside Undefeated store that was trying to buy pairs. There was a couple people obviously looking. I think like the first go, obviously it was like towards the end. There was people asking in line, but no one was trying to budge. It because obviously the next sizes were like 9.5 and 10. That was the next up on the list. But dude, yeah, that line was insane. So Rafi loves green now. Jeffrey says it's not a bad green though. This is like an olive green though. Like an olive green. That's what it looks like. But anybody that got a pair of these, truly think about it, right? This is history here, man. I mean, this shoe, last time this shoe dropped originally was 20 years ago, man. 20 years ago, chat. Like, my personal opinion, like, if you've been around the sneaker game for, quite some time, man, like, this is just a shoe that you just don't let go. I don't know. It's just, it's insane. G-Face for the 42-month re-up. People got to read. It says by the 28th or 29th. Collection fan for the win. Nigel's next. What up, G-Face? Thank you so much for the 42-month re-up. Appreciate you, my guy. But, like, if you think about it, right? Think about it. It's like, it's insane that, like, holding a shoe like the Undefeated Force, knowingly the OG colorway, like the OG form of it, goes for like 20,000. You know what I'm saying? $20,000. I'm just talking about how expensive this shoe was originally. It was before they released it. It's like, who would have known that like a shoe like this they would just bring out? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you guys get the same feeling, but it's just like, wow. Like, who would have thought that Jordan Brand and Nike would drop a shoe like this again? Like, insane. I think the Nike Air one, not the Nike Air, but the Jumpman goes for like, what, 20, 30,000 or something like that. And then obviously you have the GR version, which is this, but is like definitely similar to it. So, I don't know. It's just weird. It has that weird feeling, man. That the fact that it's like, couldn't believe Nike and Jordan Brand would drop, but it's nice. It's nice to see it. Ordered the shoe military, the real military jacket for 200, and our verse able Collie says. Oh, you talking about the M1 jacket that was inspired by this shoe? Where do you think the online raffle winner shoes are gonna ship from? California. What's up, Tanene? What's good, dude? It's sad seeing a bunch of pairs already at resale shops. Just shows the majority of sneakerheads are all fake. Toof, did you just like, Toof, let me tell you something, bro. Like, how long you been collecting sneakers, bro? How long you been collecting sneakers? You realize that like resale shops have been around for years, bro. A long time. Okay, very, very long time. You know what I mean? So like, that shouldn't surprise you that like you see like a lot of these pairs at the resale shops already. It shouldn't surprise you at all. I remember going to Riff LA. That was like years ago, bro. But I mean, resale shops, I mean, they still be around for a long time, man. I think the SB Pigeon should be next, Brantley says. Volt is open wider than Dortha's. That's crazy. Raffy in a pumpkin color phablet with the Jan's nasty work, Eddie says. Most people don't know that the Raff re-up says. Yeah, I guess so. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Toof just talking his smack, which is fine. It's normal. You know what I mean? I'm barely older than the shoe, Larry says. Size 11 going to resale shops. They don't bring back SBs. Sorry, JB heads. Sneakers always ship from the oldest cities. Incoming package from Idaho, Atomic says. No, majority of the shipment that like if you get a tracking, it's most likely going to come from California. Like that's their like the main Undefeated store is going to be in Cali. So support your local resale shops, huh? But I do feel Nike will give us a momentum in Paris each year, Subbull says. I mean, the thing is, like, who knows? Like, after Undefeated Fours, like, who knows what else they're going to be bringing out next year of 2026. Like, obviously, with the Tokyo 5s is basically the next, shoe that Nike is about to drop, where everyone was not expecting for them to drop, is the Tokyo 5s. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, am I gonna go for the Tokyo 5s? I might, low key. I might. They're dropping in September. I think they're dropping in September. Like, that is a shoe that I never thought they would drop either, because those shoes, the Tokyo 5s, only dropped in Tokyo. And I could see Nike and Jordan Brand doing a huge event in Tokyo. I could see them still doing it. You know what I mean? I could absolutely still see Jordan Brand and Nike doing something for the at Tokyo. Something like that. You know what I mean? So I think that's like the next big major drop when it comes to Jordan Brand and Nike. I'm sure they're gonna like make sure that drop, performs very, very well, when the time comes in September. Because obviously the next drop here coming up, the quote unquote like collaborated drop, is going to be the Jordan 1 Low Nigel Sylvester's, which is next week Saturday, which is on the 16th. So I think you'll probably start possibly seeing some more noise later this week for Nigel's, maybe a raffle announcement on his website. I mean, you guys already know how the whole Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4s went. I don't know if this Jordan 1 will be a little bit. I think, okay, this might be a hot take, I might be wrong, but I feel like the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 Low will be more accessible than the Air Jordan 4 Brick by Bricks. So, excuse me. Yeah, the Jordan 1 Lows will be more available than the Brick by Bricks. The Nigel 1s are trash. I mean, it's either you love it or hate it. That's how I feel about, everyone giving the vibes off. It's either that you love it or hate it. Rafi's been doing it for 40 plus years, he says. Which do you think will be the bigger release, the Fire Red 5s or the Tokyo 5s? Probably Tokyo 5s. I think the Tokyo 5s will be. The thing is, the only reason why I say that, because like the Jordan 5 Fire Reds is going to be a major GR. It's going to be a major GR, dude. A major GR. I would think so too. Bluebird says. Blue Spark next on my list. Collie says Off-White Jordan 1 highs. Okay. I hope so. I mean, the thing is, like, I still don't think this shoe is going to go for so much. I don't think it will. This is Dougie's video. Sneaker Politics ended up dropping this at Shakeback Sunday. Every Sunday at Sneaker Politics, they always drop things early. And here you guys have it, the Air Jordan 1 Low in hand review by the homie Dougie. He ended up going over the weekend. He went yesterday. The tumble leather looks insane on this shoe. I mean, you guys talk about how like we need to bring out quality, the quality of this, quality of that, but obviously the colorway doesn't hit for some. But I don't think this shoe is not bad at all. It's really not bad. I know some people may not like it, but this is the next shoe up. How do you guys feel about this sneaker? Is this a must cop or drop of the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 1 Low? I don't think this shoe is gonna go for a whole lot, bro. This is gonna be like a $200 shoe, $250. Maybe close up to $3s for the bigger sizes, but like I don't think these are gonna go for much. It might go for much. It might not go for much, but there's ways. No way it breaks. It's gonna sell out for sure. Oh yeah, 100%. These are gonna sell out. The momentum that Nigel Sylvester has right now, like everyone's gonna definitely go crazy, especially for a Jordan 1 Low, right? It's a Jordan 1 Low. His Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4 RMs, like the green pair is obviously going for a lot, but that black pair ain't going for anything, dude. So like, I truly don't think these are gonna go for much, in my personal opinion. These straights are us. Leather on the ones are superb, but the scuffs are torn off. That shoe is two cheeks of some man. Cop, those are nice. Famous says it's a nice pair of shoes, man. Still, Nigel, we will see. The bricks hype the shit up. Daniel says, yeah, because it's a Jordan 4. It's an actual Jordan 4. You know what I mean? So of course people are gonna like go crazy on actual Air Jordan 4, not no Air Jordan 4 RM. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's me, Dougie. What up? These lows won't go like the 4s. Oh, absolutely not. Heck no. I mean, there's so many Jordan 1 Lows that dropped this year. For me, the best Jordan 1 Lows got to go to the Chicagos. I don't care what anyone says. Chicago Jordan 1 Lows are the best Jordan 1 Lows to drop this year, hands down. It goes those ones, and then it goes the Zions, number 2, then the Travises, and then Nigel's. So rookie of the years are nice too. I would put that as like, number 5. But Moneybag, what up? What up, Raph? Waiting on that foot review on the 4s. Yeah, I'll try my best to do the foot review today. It's because I'm gonna be slammed today all day to pick up all the t-shirts and then get a quote from the what's it called? But I think I'll be able to fit a video today for you guys. Need Chicago 1 lows. Voodoo's ones are the best of the year. The Voodoos are nice, man. Just give me the Chicago lows and the Gammas and I'm done. When does Tokyo 5s drop? The Tokyo 5s are set to drop in the month of September. That is where the shoes possibly drop into the month of September. The Nigel 4s RMs are for sure fire. Everybody always asked about mine, Mr. 10K says. What up, Ariel? Good morning. Tony, I don't think those ain't it. Too legit is. Those Jordan 4 RMs breads are fire. Cop the pair myself and my son in his school shoes. Literally same midsole as the bread 4s. You know what I think? The Jordan 4 that everyone's going to get hyped next year. I know some of you guys are tired of Air Jordan 4s, but the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4s next year is going to be probably top 5 sneaker of the year for some people. For sure. Top 5 sneaker of the year next year, definitely the Nigel. When they bring out that fire red Jordan 5 colorway, oh, people are going to go crazy for that. People are going to be fiending for that Jordan 4 for sure. Rookie of the years had quality control issues. I got a pair where the toe cap looked square, Drew says. Once them Nigel 1 scuffed up, people going to put them up, not wear them again, Re-Up says. Mike Garcia for the $5 donation. Got my merch. Cody Rose. Mike Garcia for the $5 donation, man.
Donated $5. Got my merch. Fuego, fuego, fuego. Cody Rhodes SSS.
Shout out my boy Mike Garcia for the $5 donation, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, people are going to go crazy for those 4s. Nigel's and Laker 4 is going to be a problem. I don't know about the Laker 4s. I gotta see like official images on those 4s. I'm not like sold on them just yet. I'm not. Yo, Raph, I checked order status on the Undefeated 4. It says it's on its way. Expected August 7th. There we go. Did anyone get a shipping notification from Undefeated with their Air Jordan 4s? Anybody? It looks like they're starting to ship out pairs. Let me know. I told you it's going to go in waves. So if you see others getting their shipment, be patient, okay? This is where people start to get aggravated, okay? You got to stay patient. All right? If you see a group of people in this chat be like, "Yo, Raph, I get mines tomorrow," and you haven't got any updates, please stay patient. Okay? There's no reason why you should be getting mad and upset. They said that pairs should be landing in your at your household by the 29th. Okay? It says shipping is by the 29th. Like I said, you should get your pair by the 29th. You could be one of those lucky people, lucky individuals that end up getting their shipping a little early. Like I said, they're going to be shipping throughout waves throughout the entire week. All right? You just got to stay patient. I'm aggravated. I didn't get the shoe, Ransfu says. People crashing out over shipping it. Bro, it's like that all the time. It's like that all the time. It's like, yo, Raph, like everyone else is getting their shipping. What about me? Listen, I'm not 1-800 customer service, all right? I don't know where your shoe's at, okay? Because that's what people tend to ask me. Yo, Raph, where do you think my shoe's at? I don't know. I don't know. Some of y'all be asking me like, yo, Raph, where's my shoe at, dude? I don't know. You think I'm undefeated? The guys won't touch it until the sneakers pairs go out, Hive says. Who's putting the Undefeated straight to the toe, Nick says. This is definitely for the toe for sure. Also, on the other side of the shoe right here, it does come with a hang tag. Comes with the Undefeated hang tag right here. Orange laces like I showed earlier with the shoe. Sorry if I didn't. Also, I don't know if that's with every shoe, but it does come with an Undefeated card. Comes with this Undefeated card right here. As y'all see, it comes with the Undefeated La Brea since 2002 card. I think everybody's gonna get this card with a sneaker. Yo, that pop-up in LA was insane. I'm not gonna hold you. It looked like the pop-up in LA was like a warehouse. It looked like a big warehouse. That's what it looked like. What a brave heart. What's good, man? Good morning. The Nigel one lows go hard. Leave them for me, Mike says. Rafi, where's my shoes? Oh, my mind says. Check UPS for shipping info, Joseph says. Your shoes will be there when they get there, DJ says. Yes, but nothing else with the box. It does come with a lot of extra tissue paper. Each shoe is individually wrapped, by the way. When you guys do get your pairs, each shoe will be individually wrapped. All right, so there is some extra paper in there. Gotta leave for no reason. But like I said, here we have it is the Air Jordan 40. You get the orange bubble right there on the bottom. So I'll have an on-feet review very, very soon for you guys. Like I said, give you guys detailed looks and obviously close-up looks, because I know once again earlier that we kind of talked about this is that what's it called? There was some quality control on the pairs, but my pair is pretty flawless in my personal opinion. Brother Papa was lame AF. It was nothing special, I promise you, Tanene says. Yeah, they had like that basketball hoop and all that stuff. It was kind of cool. We have your shoes at the lost and found department, UPS says. Undefeated said shipping delays for online raffle. I mean, duh. I mean, there's going to be that. They got to ship out like thousands of pairs of these. So socks or no socks with the review. Oh, I'll definitely have no pants on. I wonder if Undefeated will botch the shipping as they did on the drop, Atomic says. Some of y'all are just overthinking this, man. All right, some of y'all are just overthinking this. It's like, yo, Raph, what do you think? They're going to mess up this shoe just like how they mess up the drop? Come on, bro. All right, listen, chat. Listen, okay? Everyone's be like, man, so many people hit on the Equal website. This is crazy. So many people hit. Undefeated bless so many people. And then come Saturday, oh, Undefeated is the worst. Undefeated is trash. Undefeated needs to get canceled. Undefeated is bobo. Like, boo-boo. Like, people are so mad. Like, the change up by Saturday was so quick. It was so quick. Undefeated is the worst sneaker drops in the world. Like, while they just blessed thousands of people the day before. They blessed thousands of people the day before. And it's like, wow, so many people. Hey, wow. And then there's so many people so mad at the website. I don't blame them, but it's, come on, chat. Like, that was to be expected. Now I think about it. Like, if you really think about it, that was to be expected. For sure. That was to be 100% expected. We got a bunch of crumbs. That's all we got. A bunch of crumbs. All the W's on the Equal, and then on the website, the bunch of crumbs. That's basically what it was. So, you would be the same if you didn't hit. Hype says. Hype, you keep yapping, bro. You keep yapping, dude. You keep yapping. I don't remember the last time I was upset that I didn't hit a shoe. Like, dead ass. It's been a long time since I've actually crashed out on a sneaker. It's been a very long time. I don't remember the last time that I crashed out on a shoe, bro. Morning Rap, when will Undefeated start shipping out our fours? Are you going to use the orange or shoestrings? I think I'll probably keep the black strings on there for the review. I'll definitely have the orange laces on there for sure. But yeah, I still think I did post that picture I did on the Air Jordan 4s. What was your favorite Jordan 4 to drop this year alone? It's still white cement 4s. White cement 4s are the best shoe to drop this year in 2025. It really is. I posted this over the weekend. You guys went crazy on this post. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I posted this over the weekend. I obviously don't have the rare Air Jordan 4s because I didn't have my size. That was the only one that was missing in this picture was the rare Airs because I don't have it. But obviously, you know, I asked. I was like, what's the best Jordan 4 to drop this year? So the final boss, look at your pair. You'd crash out. If, gotta admit, though, if the final boss took your pair. Oh, yeah, duh. I mean, that's a given, though, 101 podcast. You know what I mean? That's with any shoe. Like, if the final boss took any of my sneakers, it could be a brick, bro. I'd be still pissed. You know? That's the principle of it. You know what I mean? Like, duh. I mean, that's common sense. But if you're not hitting on a sneaker that you didn't get and you crash out, that's different than getting your shit stolen. That's two different things, bro. Come on now. Like, that's two different things. No one in here wants to get any of their shit stolen. Bro, it could be an Amazon driver stealing your, like, freaking toothbrush. It's like, bro, what the Amazon trying to steal my toothbrush for, bro? You know? Like, you feel me? It's like with anything. If it was you, well, it's not, so I'll never know how it feels. Let's see. That's a dope picture, DJ says. Yeah, it took me a little bit to take, but I mean, it's you know what I'm saying, Air Jordan 4s of the year. Brick by Bricks and Undefeated 4s are top contenders of this year for sure. Oh, it's probably gonna be Brick by Bricks, but Undefeated's probably gonna, like, if complex sneakers don't put this shoe as top 5, like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, what are the black metallic 5s and top 5 sneakers? I think it's top 10. Like, it's definitely not top 5 for me, but it's definitely top 10. Like, sneaker of the year, like, top 5 is gonna be tough, bro, because there's so many shoes drop this year. A lot of good shoes that dropped this year. Congrats on 80K, my guy. Influence says. Thanks. It's shout out my boy Influence to the building. Thank you, Dominic. Assume people get a win. Now everybody crashing out. Hype says. Those shoes in my pick look like those new Jordan mini sneakers you can build. Rami says. Wait, what? Those shoes in the picture look like those are new Jordan mini sneakers that I can build. You know what? All these shoes are worn too, Rami. Except obviously the Undefeateds. I don't think you don't know how that looks like, Rami. I don't think you know how a worn shoe looks like. The way Rafi is be moving, surprised all 4 shoes don't have cream laces in them. Hey man, listen, listen, it's a filter. It's a filter. All the way laces got cream laces on them, bro. You just don't see it. Rafa, the Rare Air 4s did not be on the pick, so you are good. Bluebird says, I mean, the Rare Air is okay, but obviously it's just obviously a shoe that I didn't go for. So Rafi only rocks black or white laces in all his sneakers. I think I have 4 worn pairs I can take a pic of. No, it's all good, bro. You don't have to take a picture and send it to me because I probably won't show it. So just keep your picture, bro. It's good. Jellyfish should be in the top 5 conversation, in my opinion. Dude, a lot of you guys want those jellyfishes, bro. A lot of you guys want those jellyfishes, man. What up, New York Dad? What up, Rav? A shitty drop Saturday. Congrats on your in-store W. Appreciate that, New York Dad. What's good, man? Appreciate you stopping by, saying what's up. Yeah, I heard a lot of the areas, like someone was saying in Chicago, not Chicago, but New York, that the line was insane, bro. The line was crazy out there. And then Arizona, oh man, dude, it was 107 out there. Dude. It was like 2. If you're still here, it was at 107, 110 degrees out there. People standing in that heat, bro. Oh my goodness, dude. It's crazy. Standing in that heat. There's no I'm praying 300 for them jellyfishes, colleague says. Yeah, that's the retail's $300. But people are gonna pay for it. It's limited. So all the W's were coming in and out. Glad you kept it cool. Everybody that didn't get them, get their W's in the beginning, Zay says. I'm looking forward to the Voodoo's only low top shoes. That was my attention, Eddie says. It was hot. Yeah, dude. Oh my goodness. People are standing out there, man. People are standing out in that heat. But shout out my boy New York Dad in the freaking building. So my boy bought 5 pairs of Jordan 4 Rare Airs off this sneakers app. And got 1 gold pair, and now is sending the other 4's pairs back. Yeah, because people just want gold, you know? They just want gold. Can be seen in those jellies. They look too much like Balenciaga. Oh, gosh, Tito. People going around and buy them jellyfishes and not be able to fit your foot onto your gas and brakes pedal, Re-Up says. Yeah. But, like, out of all the 4s, what would you guys think? Out of all 4s, what is the best shoe out of these 4 sneakers, you guys think? All right, we got Undefeated Air Jordan 4s. You got the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4 Brick by Bricks. You got the SB Air Jordan 4 Navies. And then you got the White Cement Air Jordan 4s. Take your pick, chat. Take your pick. All right, it's your first day of school. What shoe you rocking? All right, we're getting to back to school shopping. All right, if it's your first day of school, what are you guys rocking? I'm sorry, I'm rocking. Listen, White Cement 4s all day, baby. All right. All right. You missing the aluminum and rare Air 4s? Yeah, I know. Those are the only two that I didn't have, so that I passed on. So I don't know. I feel like if it was something like, obviously the hype comes later. A lot of people like to wear the hype of the first day of school, but like, man, White Cement 4s, SB 4s, like easy picking, man. None of those. I'm wearing Vans today, says. New Balance or Asics all day, Deli Venom says. Okay. Something comfortable on the first day. Dude, my kids are ready. This is the last full week of summer for my kids. We get to meet their I will be streaming. I will be cutting off the stream a little early on Friday. Yeah. I will be cutting off the stream a little bit early on Friday. The reason why I say that, because I will be at my kids' orientation. Both, I think they're orientation. I don't know if it's early or at late afternoon. I got to double check. But if it's in the morning, I might have to cut off the stream a little early. And I'll break out the hype when the least expected, Jeff says. Well, that's what everyone's going to do, is bring out the heat in the first day of school, dude. My niece, she is going into junior year of high school. Golly, making me feel old. She's going to her junior year of high school, and she texted me yesterday asking if I could buy her a pair of shoes. Tito for the 2.
Pitox23 donated $1.99.
Run a poll for the 4s.
Run a poll for these 4.
All right. I don't know if I could fit 4 of these. Yeah, I can. All right, here we go. Which one you taking? All right. Nigel's SB 4s, White Cements, or Undefeated. All right. All right, here we go. I mean, I could put more on there. Hey, Raph, are we playing games today? I got the day off. Well, you called out? Wow, you called out today? I might be a little busy this morning today, but we could play later for sure. We could definitely play later. I got to get all the merch taken care of this morning. You wear that supporting Singles Mother shirt for the first day of school, Tito says. Wait, what? Where's the option for none of the above, Arami says. Rare 4s, clean shoes, people are sleeping. I mean, dude, it was bound to happen too, man. Like when people saw the market crash on the Air Jordan 4 Rare Airs, people were like, eh. And plus, like the Undefeated's the next following week. You know what I mean? So it was definitely a given for sure. Where's the option? Undefeated trade SBs DS size 11.5 for Undefeated plus $100. Wow, 31 of you guys, 32%. Wow, it's going between Nigel's and Undefeated 4s. Jeez, dude. The disrespect for White Cements. But hey, man, like I said, at the end of the day, man, hey, you pick what you want to pick. But man, it's 50-50 with Nigel's and Undefeateds right now. White Cements is starting to creep up there, chat. But I want to see it's your opinions. You know what I mean? Oh, you're talking about the shirt that I bought from 2J's? I don't even know where that shirt went. I spent $120 on that t-shirt. Thought you had the Rare Air 4s. I did, but it was a 10.5. I didn't. When they dropped it at JD Sports, they didn't drop my size. They only dropped up to a size 9.5 up to a 14. So, Undefeated shoe of the year. I don't think Undefeated is shoe of the year, man. In my personal opinion, it's not shoe of the year. I think the reason why a lot of people are obviously saying it because there's so much hype around the shoe right now. Because that's what everyone was saying with Nigel's. Everyone was saying Nigel's, a little sneaker of the year. But I think people were just saying that because it was dropping during the time. So now everyone's saying Undefeated 4 is sneaker of the year. You know, I love my white cements. They're number 2 for me, right behind the Brick by Bricks fix says. Still can't believe I hit you Defeated 4s on equal T. It's how easy says. Ralph got the infinite stones, John Brown says. What up, John? What's good, dude? I'm not going to hold you, man. I was glad that I got, obviously 3 of these I hit for retail, but Brick by Bricks I paid resale, you know. But it's all good. Now, I was really glad that I didn't have to pay resale for this shoe. I wasn't going to pay resale regardless, but, like, I was glad that I paid retail for this shoe. I was really, really glad. Because how much is a size 8 going for? Let me see. Size 8 is going for, asking on StockX, is going for $545. See, I was not going to pay that price, bro. There was no way I was going to pay that price, dude. No way. I got all except the Brick by Bricks, Drip King says. What up, Drip King? What up, man? How are you? Wasn't saying that about the Nigels. Toon says. Red is such a common color, Ricky says. White cement 4s for sure. Sneak of the year, Top Shelf says. I'd rather rock the Bricks, SB Rodeos, or Arts and Rec SB on my first day of school, Mr. Keltastic says. Can you guys stop typing in the caps locks? It doesn't make it easier to read. No, I'm not worried about a limited quantity. Feel like if you go for a shoe based off quantity value instead of getting it because you like it is crazy work. Hey man, listen, you'd be surprised of how many people go for it because of how much it's going for, which, you know, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. You feel me? It is what it is. Like, I'm glad that SB4s don't even go for much, man. Seriously. Like, I'm so glad that SB Jordan 4s don't go for much because, man, SB Jordan 4s, I don't care what anyone says. It's still a really damn good shoe, man. It really is, bro. My size 8 goes for, bro, $209. SB Jordan 4s in my size goes for $209. That's retail, basically. Retail, dude. I might have to I'm not gonna hold y'all. I might have to double up on SB4s, man. If it's going for that low, like, I might have to double up on that shoe. I've worn my SB4s a good amount of times, bro. I think I've worn mine about like 4 times already. I might have to double up. This is a shoe that some people may regret not grabbing now, man. Seriously, I didn't even know they were going for that much. Last time I saw it was going for like 280 or something like that. I didn't know they were at 209. Oh my goodness, they don't go for anything. I know, obviously, white cement 4s. I'm gonna need a double up on this shoe here soon. I've worn them like 6 times. They're literally my most worn shoe right now. They're literally in my number 1 rotation. Is my white cement 4s. Like, I have you guys ever looked at a shoe? You'd be like, man, I'm wearing it way too many times. Like, that's my white cement Jordan 4s right now. Because they're so easy to wear, man. Like, especially with like any t-shirt, like a lot of t-shirts that I have, like, go with that shoe. So I'm like, I'm gonna wear this again. Like, I wore these over the weekend. I wore those over the weekend. My 6th time wearing them. So I was like, you know, whatever. Maybe I'll just grab a second pair of these. I hit 2 pairs for retail for SB4s. There you go. I got them all. She's problem says. I love the white cement 4s. Daniel says move around. A double up on the SB4s before getting black cement Jordan 3s is crazy, Tito says. Hey, man, listen. The pine greens to come down a little bit more. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bruh. Navy blues are better than the green. I'm sorry. I say it again. All right. Navy blues are better than the green. Way more wearable. Okay. Most of the time you'll wear this navy blue Jordan 4 more than your green pair. How much do you pay for your how much did I pay for Nigel's? Like 7. I'm still wearing my 2016 pair of white cement 4s, Christian says. I hit 2 undefeated 4s for retail also, DJ says. I'm gonna be trading one of my Nigel 4s, Easy Dough says. Okay, question, chat. All right, who in here is paying resale for the undefeated 4s? Who's low key gonna FOMO? Who in here is gonna low key FOMO, man? Who's gonna FOMO? Nah, Raph, you bugging? What? It's not. It's really. I don't know why you guys think that's a hot take, bro. Like, liking a navy blue shoe over a green sneaker is not a hot take at all. Like, y'all say, like, oh no, Raph, you're tripping. The green pair is way better. No, it's not, bro. Like, it's not a big deal. But like, people are making it a huge deal where like, y'all, Raph, green is way better. Come on, bro. Stop gassing it up, man. It's probably because it has way more resale value, huh? It's because it has me. It's because this navy blue Jordan 4 is a bunch of bricks, huh? And that's why y'all like the green a little better. I see where we're going here. All right, I see. I don't know about FOMO, but I gotta get them. John Brown says. And man, you know what you guys could do is get rid of a lot of the sneakers in your sneaker collection that you don't wear, and just get the shoes that you want. You know, they only saying green because they're expensive. I didn't know what it means, man. Though I guess I'm not FOMO. Collie says. It's not a hot take, it's your opinion. Brittany says, you like what you like, man. Don't know why people take it personal. Man, it's all good. It's all good. It's all fun. It's all fun, man. It's all fun. The green leather on the green pair is better than navy. Navy over green. Navy blue better colorway. I personally don't like green SPs like that. John Brown Salas. What up, John Brown? What up, dude? You out there getting Pokemon or what? I chose the Nigels because I hit on Undefeated. LaRoshawn says, dude, if you hit, listen, all I gotta say, if you hit on the Nigel Sylvesters for retail, that is a blessing, man. That Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4 was one of the toughest shoe to hit this year. It was tough. It was not an easy shoe to hit at all, for sure. Like, that was tough. I hit on Undefeated, but I need a second pair. Ben C says, hype, what up, hype ninjas in the building? What's good, dude? Who wants to bless me with the Undefeated 4 size 14? I took an L. I know Dead Shutter did say that he was gonna sell his second pair for retail if anybody needs them. I don't know if anybody hit him up. He wears a size 10.5. Dead Shutter is on Discord. He's one of my admins, and he said if anybody is a size 10.5, he hit on a second pair because he already hit in store. His second pair, if you prove that you're a 10.5, he will sell it to you for retail. So if you want to hit him up, I don't think anyone has hit him up yet. I'm not 100% sure. But if anybody wants to hit him up on Discord, you're more than welcome to. He said he was willing to sell his 10.5 for retail if anybody needs a pair. So I'm pretty sure he said 10.5, right? Didn't he say a 10.5? I think he's a 10.5, right? I think he's a 10.5. I'm pretty sure. All right. Bro, Rav, tell him, let me get him. John Brown says it was all first come, first serve. So now that I kind of mention it, now a ton of people are probably going to hit him up now. I need that 10.5, man. Yeah, he's willing. I can't believe he double dipped. That's insane. He ended up hitting on 2 pairs. He hit on in-store and he hit online. So, let's see. All of a sudden, everyone is a 10.5. Rami says a 10.5. Drop the Discord link. Yeah, if one of my mods could drop the Discord link to join up, you're more than welcome to join up, man. Yes, and he said it, if your name is on aisles, don't bother. Ben C says one of my eBay homies is a 10.5. Rami says I need a 9.5. Rami, you still have that brick by brick, dude. Rami, you could have sold those brick by bricks to Tooth, man. You could have sold that size 13 to Tooth and blessed him. That man wanted that brick by brick so bad, bro. You should have sold it to him for retail and blessed him, man. You still have that pair? If you prove you I'm a 10.5, you will sell me your Nigel 4s for retail. Black Nimbus says. Me, my wife, and my kid hit on a size 11. Amici says. I need a 10.5 brick by brick. Dre says. Me and my wife for size 11. There you go. See, there's the Discord link if anybody wants to join up. All these people in multiple pairs, everyone freaking out saying they'd cancel your order if you want to double up. Yeah, well, no, the thing is, dude, Harry V, you got to realize, man. See, that's what you're not getting. All these people with multiple pairs, everyone freaking out saying they'd cancel your order if you went to double up. But Harry V, you have to understand, people made separate accounts, dude. People made separate accounts. It's not on the same account, and that's what some of you guys are not understanding, is that, like, yeah, people are hitting multiple pairs, but they're making multiple accounts. Like, you could say that comment and like freak out, and like people start to freak out if it's the same account. If it's the same account, that makes sense. But if it's a totally different account, and if people, use a different address, using a different payment method, then like, okay, that makes a lot of sense to why one person is hitting multiple pairs. Like, just like the homie Hector, he hit 3 pairs, but he had 3 different accounts. He had like 2 different, you know what I'm saying? They were just saying, wait, what? They were saying just being, wait, what? 2 different address and cars, TJ says. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, the whole thing, like, I hope we could get I really do hope we still could get equal here. I still got to reach out to see what day is best for them this week. So you guys, listen, if we could get equal here on the stream this week, all right, you guys could ask all the questions, okay? I will make sure I'll put out a poll or a questionnaire thing on Instagram, and put out a questionnaire so you guys could ask all the questions that you guys want to equal. Because I just feel like there's so many gray areas where, like, it's like, yo, so what if this, what if that? You know what I mean? Because we've seen that multiple people hit, pairs with the same addresses, the same, credit card. Like, what's going on? Is it just, I personally think it's all random, but like I said, I have that type of intuition where, like, if I do have a second account, I don't think I'd be able to do it, since it's going to be the same address and everything like that. But I don't know. If you don't have multiple equal accounts, then you're doing equal wrong, Tito says. Me and my son are a size 10 and got 2 different accounts, 2 W's, Florida says. There you go. There's going to be a lot of hate if you get equal on here, Atomic says. Oh, 100%, dude. But I'm pretty sure they're used to it, man. They're 100% used to it. And I think what we will do is that, like, if the chat gets way too crazy, then this is what we're gonna do. If we do get equal here on the channel, and if the chat gets way too rowdy and kind of like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, if there's like some words and getting disrespected by it, like, we're just gonna make it only members only chat. I think that's what we're gonna do, because obviously there's gonna be a lot of people like, oh, you guys are trash. Obviously they already know, like, there's gonna be a lot of what's the what's the good word for it? Insensitive comments, in a way. Is that the right word for it, chat? Where, like, they already know, like, people are saying trash. There's no reason why you need to kick them down if they're already down, type shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. So we'll make sure we'll make sure of it. All right, chat. I know we have great mods in here, but hopefully we could get them in this week. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Oh, definitely you're gonna be crazy out here. Only Glaze comments allowed is crazy. Let's see. We all love equal. Equal is a joke, Mike says. I mean, it's only a joke whenever you don't hit, right? I totally understand, right? Yeah, I won't be here for the stream. I hate equal, but I'm definitely gonna roast D2 says. So, do you think the Undefeated 4s will ship this week or next week at least? Dre, listen, man, I don't know. Okay, I just know they're probably going to ship out within the next few weeks. Like I said, they're gonna be shipping out the sneakers in waves. So don't expect, if you see others getting shipped out and you don't see yours, there's no reason why you should panic. Okay, no reason. All right, I love equal. We definitely getting trolled. Act like y'all have some more some home training. Orlando says I can see people create fake accounts just to be two says. I'm gonna ask why. There's a lot of questions that I have as well. Like, I really do. Like, there's a lot of questions that I have for equal. I've been jotting them down just in case if if the stream does happen, because it's like there's one question. The number one question that I want to ask is that if you do hit, does it put you back in the back of the line? But now that Dead Shutter hit double on the Undefeated 4s, since he hit in store and he hit online, it's like, all right, so how does the algorithm work between? Is there two different algorithms with in-store W's for equal and as well as online? Is that like two different tiers, if that makes sense? That is like, I want to know that. I'm down to be have a specific day only to get with the trolls. Alexis said, I appreciate that, Alexis. I saw my girl leave equals place in a chair, wheelchair. A what? You saw your girl leave equals place in a wheelchair is crazy. Smacked Murder, what up, man? Good morning. It says on their site, Black Nimbus says it does put you back. Okay, so it does put you back. I do have some good questions for equal, DJ says. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of questions that a lot of you guys have, man. All right, a lot of questions. And it's not only for this shoe, too. Like, obviously, equal is known for, basically almost a lot of hype drops, right? And that's not even with Jordan Brand and Nike. There's a lot of other brands that use equal, New Balance, right? ASIC. More for the
$4.99. Shout out to the collection family. Y miss out on a release Undefeated 4 de enero, need a size 10, 10.5.
More. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Shout out to the collection family. I missed out on the release Undefeated 4s. I need a size 10 or a 10.5. More says for the $5 donation. Chunks Kicks for the 37-month re-up. Undefeated is my sneaker of the year. All right, here we go. You know what we're going to do? Wheel of Names. All right. I told you guys I was going to go for a random size. All right. I was going to go for a random size on the Nike sneakers app. All right. Comment your size. What we got? We started with the 8. Comment your size. 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10. We're always going to do men's. 10, 10.5, 11. Oops. 11.5, 12, 13, 14. All right. If they end up doing just a regular drop, if they just do a regular drop, I will just go for a random size. Okay, this is gonna be cross eliminating here. So if he gets picked, we're just gonna eliminate it off the wheel, right? Make sure you guys hit that like button, chat, real quick. If you guys are new here, subscribe to the channel for the one time, man. Thank you guys so much for 80,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys for the love and support as always. You guys are absolutely amazing. All right, we got 700 people in the freaking building. So if y'all don't mind smashing that like button, I would really do appreciate you guys once again. Let's get to 300 likes for the one time. If you're ghost watching today, real quick, ghost watchers, got anybody that's commenting your size right now, you guys if you don't mind smashing that like button, man, it really takes a couple seconds out of your day to smash that like button. So thank you guys so much for your guys' support. Like I said, I try my best to help a lot of people out. So let's go ahead and shuffle this. I guess, can someone give me an odd number so I could go ahead and just shuffle it? All right. Someone first number to give me a shuffle on this, man, real quick. All right. Let's see what we get. All right. I'm just gonna do 9. Someone said 9, but that's by their size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Cross eliminating here. I don't know how many seconds is on here. How do I do this? So customize. We do 10 seconds for each, right? For each one. You see your size, it gets taken off the board. All right, here we go. You see your size gets taken off the board. And wow, they made it easier for me. 14's off the board. Oh, there you go. Remove 14. Do it again here. DJ for the 5. For those of you that cry about raffles, this is how it goes. Yeah, 100%.
Donated $5. For those of you that cry about raffles, this is how it goes.
100%. Shout out to my boy DJ, man. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Size 12 is wow. The bigger sizes are flying low key. 14 and a 12 so far gotten off the board, and 11.5. is off the board. All the bigger sizes flying off the board, man. Holy smokes. Here we go. 11.5, 14, and a 12. Oh my gosh. 13? Off the board. What's up with the bigger sizes getting flown out? Oh, not the 10.5, bro. Oh, 9.5. Sorry, 9.5. All right, 9.5 just got off the board. All right. Oh, man. Is that a 10.5 coming right after that, too? That's shitty. That's like the most common size. That was what the size I was hoping for because that's like the most stock. Man. All right. So we're coming into our top three. We're coming into the top three. 8, 9, and 11. Oh, man. All right. Well, here we go. 8, 9, or 11, huh? 8, 9, or 11, chat. Hit that like button real quick. Let's get to 300 likes. Smash that like button. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. 9. All right. So 8 and 11. 8 and 11. 8 and 11, chat. What should we do? The 30 seconds? 30 seconds on this one? All right. Let's do 30 seconds. Maybe 20 seconds. 30 seconds? 20 seconds? Let's do 30 seconds. 30 seconds. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. This is going to get intense. Is it going to be the 8 or the size 11? No way. All right, it looks like size 11 for the win. That's what it looks like. Where's all my size 11 guys in here? Size 11 guys. Size 11 guys. All right, we're going for a size 11. Oh, wow. Size 11. Where's all my... There's got to be a ton of size 11s here, man. A ton. All right. Size 11 gang. Dude, I don't remember the last time when I went for a size 11. Come on. But the thing is, Chad, like, I really do hope that it's just like, you know, like just a regular drop. Like, you know what I mean? Which I don't think will happen. So, size 11 is what we're going for. Okay. If it just all depends, like if it ends up being exclusive access, like I'm kind of shit out of luck. So 11 is definitely not a common size that I normally go for. All right, but there it is. Size 11 is what we are going for. If I end up hitting, hopefully I hit. I mean, size 11 should have a lot of stock, right? I mean, sizes 9 through what? Size 9.5 through size 11 has the most stock, probably in those sizes has the most stock. So that's probably what we're gonna go for. So make sure you guys run it up to 300 like for the one time. All right, there goes all my size 11 guys. Be ready by the end of the month. So hopefully we're able to, you know, scoop up a size 11. You know, EA draw, dude. If it's an EA draw, I'll lose my mind. I really do hope. Look at all my size 11 guys texting me. Oh man, all my 11 size 11 guys are like texting me, "Yo, Raph, I'm a size 11." Imagine it's EA. It probably, where's that post that said, "Yo, Rami, do you have that link for that post of Complex when they said do you still have that post where they kind of quote it about the exclusive access? You still have that? Do you still have that? Let me know. If it's EA, I will crush that. Dude, supposedly there's 100,000 pairs on the sneakers app. There's no way it's 100,000 pairs on the sneakers app. People are saying the stock numbers are high on this Jordan 4 on sneakers app, dude. I don't know. At this point, it's very, very unpredictable. Very unpredictable. All right, here we go. Here it is. Okay, this was the post that we showed all weekend. All right. Jordan Brand, like I said, Jordan Brand and Undefeated confirmed with Complex that the Undefeated Air Jordan 4 will launch exclusively through the Undefeated channels on August 2nd. All right. A targeted opportunity for dedicated sneakers members will come later this month. Launch details are subjected to vary by region. So obviously, what was the date? August was it August 28th, I think? August 28th, right? August 28th was the day. August 28th is going to be the day. All I got to say, chat, especially if you're new here, okay? Comment down below in the chat if you're new to the channel, okay? If you're new to the channel, all I got to say is to be tapped in every single day. If you're not really a part of our, Monday through Friday, guys, because we stream Monday through Friday every single week, right? Every single week we stream every single day. We always get the updates of restock, stock numbers, shock drops, all that fun stuff here on this channel. So if you're new here, if you're just, you just found the channel today or, during the Undefeated drop, welcome. We cover basically all the sneaker news when it comes to Jordan Brand, Nike, Asics, New Balances sometimes here and there, Asics here and there. It's like rare, and all the other fun stuff. So, basically, if you want to treat the channel, I know most of you guys are at work right now, so I know a lot of you guys tend to treat the channel as like if it's a podcast or a radio station. So I know truly welcome anybody that just found the channel, in the last couple months. So thank you. Hopefully we see you guys and, you guys stick around, throughout the journey, the entire year, and as well as future drops. Hopefully this could be your go-to channel that you watch during live cops. Tito Kicks for the 5 gifted. I appreciate that, Tito Cakes. New here, but been here past couple streams during drops. Just up. Thank you, Nick Brown. Welcome, man. Welcome to the collection fam, dude. Welcome, bro. Shout out to my boy Tito Kicks for the 5 gifted memberships in the freaking chat. Thank you, bro. I'm here Monday through Friday. I just don't get noticed. Marvin, I see you, bro. Marvin Thomas, I see you, bro. I see you, my guy. I see you, bro. And like I said, throughout this entire time, obviously we have Nigels, we have the SB4s, we have the Shatter backboards. We will have all the stock numbers for all that stuff when they do drop on the Nike Sneakers app. If anybody's curious about stock numbers and stuff like that, we provide all the information here on this channel. If you have any questions with certain drops, certain things, we're here to answer them. We got the best moderators here on this platform, and as well as we have an amazing community that's been around for a very, very long time. It doesn't matter if you're a member or a non-member, your gray name or a green name. There's a lot of people in this chat will give you an answer. You don't have to listen. I don't have all the answers. Me personally, I don't have all the answers, but I know my chat will 100% give you the answers if you need it. Okay, you got to read the chat. That's why I tell people all the time, read the chat, bro. Okay. The chat might have the answers before I do. Like if I'm yapping about something randomly, there might be someone in the chat that's giving you the answer. You just have to pay attention. I tagged you on Discord of how the equalizer works. It's specific per boutique. All right, let me check. And supposedly there's no boutiques. There's going to be 0 boutique stores. Tier 0 stores will not be getting this Air Jordan 4 Undefeated. So it's going to be on Sneakers app only. All right, shout out my boy Black Nimbus. Thank you so much for this information here. All right, here we go. The equalizer score is one very simple tool we use for this, and here's how it works. Every equal account starts with an equalizer score of 1. When you enter fairly and are unsuccessful, we add 1 point to your equalizer score. If your entry is successful, your equalizer score resets back to 1. So I'm assuming the more points you get, the higher chance you hit on the next drop. Right? All right? If your entry is successful, your equalizer score resets back to 1. So since I hit in store, mine is back to 1 point. That is via equalize or equal on their. Is it per store? Or is it just in general? That's a good one, Daniel. Is it per store? It's per retailer. Okay, per retailer, chat. Per retailer. Okay, that's per retailer. Dang, I don't know how many equal. I think the most equal raffles that I signed up for was probably just Undefeated. Okay, per store. So since I hit in store, that means I'm back to 1. And then obviously with all the different stores, it just depends. All right, here we go. Give me a second here real quick, chat. I'm pressing all types of different buttons. All right, here we go. Sorry, you can't really see this. Oh, there it goes. That's a little bit better. The equalizer score is retailer specific. So if you enter launches across multiple stores, you'll have a separate score for each store. Okay, we do this to reward loyalty, but also because we run launches for a range of different types of products, and the heat can vary. It's very different entering for 1 of 5 rare bottles of whiskey than it is entering for 1 of 1,000 pairs of sneakers. All right, so obviously it makes sense for, like, especially since back during Complex Con, or no, actually it was WWE World. During WrestleMania weekend, I entered in for an equal raffle for the cards, and I hit. So obviously, you're not going to see as much people entering for that since they don't live in the area. So my chances are obviously high. So, but anyways, that's how it kind of works. So I'm back to 1. I'm back to square one with equal. Back to square one. So if anybody wanted the generic, information how Equalizer kind of works on their EQL, drops, basically, every time you hit, you're reset to back to 1 if you take an L. So you got to think about this too, chap. The more points you want is depending of how many equal raffles that you entered in for that store. So, I mean, obviously there's going to be some raffles that it's going to be an easy hit because some are going to be easier than others. For instance, like Amamanier, they did an equal raffle for the Air Jordan 5s. So obviously your chances on hitting was extremely high because not everybody wanted them. But say if it's like if Amamanier was to run like a Kobe raffle with equal, obviously that's where it was going to be a little bit difficult. So it's basically them trolling us and making us enter every drop to help their algorithm, Toof says. I mean, the thing is, Toof, is that you got to think about it. This is just equal is just basically the raffle system. Like, if companies want to use the equalizer equal as their raffle system, that's totally up to them unless they create their own, right? If they create their own, that's up to them. We'll see now. Raph is connected. If he hits in the next equal Undefeated, this is all not true. This is all not true. Toof says, I took an L last time, Toof. What are you talking about, bro? You just yapping now. I took a W in store and I took an L in online. I mean, that should already tell you. That should already tell you, bro. I hit in store, but I did not hit online. I was not able to double dip, so I don't know what you're trying to say. So if Undefeated pulls Travis raffle your score. So basically, say yeah, right? So see if I enter in for the Travis Scott Jordan 1 low fragments at Undefeated, I'm at square one, bro. I resets at 1, so my chances are gonna be freaking low. That's exactly what happened with the Jumpman Jacks. I hit on the Jumpman Jacks on Undefeated. It was my very first time entering in their store. Very first time. I never entered in their store before. So previously, before then, I was taking L's at Undefeated online everywhere. I don't think I've hit online on Undefeated. I can't think of the last time I hit. I don't think I hit on any equal raffle on Undefeated online. I don't think I have. It's only been in store. So the store, right? I hit in Jumpman Jacks and all the bro. I couldn't even hit on the freaking the Dodger Kobe's. I took an L on that. Everybody hit on that shit. I took an L on that. And I was like, man, I'm the only L out here, bro. I couldn't hit on that. There's like multiple. There's there's multiple other raffles that I've entered in at Undefeated, and I took all L's. So maybe like my account was just building up, I guess. I don't know. Equal gonna bless me on the fragments, Francisco says. So you, Frank, right, Frank, you didn't hit in store because you've hit multiple times in store in the past. And maybe this was one where like, all right, this is probably the one I didn't get because I was hitting a lot of the in-store raffles. You know, Frank hits all the time, bro. Frank is someone that hits all the time in store at Undefeated. And this was the one time that he did not hit. So, I don't know. Missing the Kobe's helped you hit these? Yeah, for sure. Because I entered in for in-store and online, and I took L's. So, I don't think I've yet hit on Undefeated online. So, I hit 3 times on Undefeated in the last years. Travis Scott, Medium Olives, Dodgers, and Undefeated. Mad Max says, ready to move on from the Undefeated hype. Can't wait for the Chicago Lows, Fragments, and Black Cats. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously like the Jordan 4 Undefeateds are going to be talked about for, you know, for the next couple weeks until it's officially over on the sneakers app, because people are still want answers. People are going to have questions. People are going to have answers. And also, the individuals that are going to be waiting for their shipping from Undefeated, 100%, dude, they're going to be sticking around until the shoe officially drops or until they get their shoe in hand. It's going to be like that. It happens all the time, right? Jeffrey, what up, man? This is just luck, like opening a Pokemon pack, Alex says, basically. I'm not entering any more Undefeated raffles till Travis Rami says, yeah, you could definitely save, your W's or your points for the, for the for the Jordan 1 Low Fragments. You absolutely could do that if you want to wait for that. It's totally up to you. So, totally up to you, man. Totally up to you. And said, don't run. I need the Undefeated shirts, Carlos says. Yeah, some people were hitting me up. Like, oh, can you get me the shirts and stuff like that? But a lot of you guys were asking me way too late. Normally, when it comes to my IG stories, I don't post right away when I'm at a certain location. Like, I'll save it for later. Like, I'll take a picture of where I'm at, and then I'll save it, and I'll post it later just because there's so much going on. So, yeah, because like when I posted that I was at Undefeated, a ton of people are asking me, yo, Raph, can you get me a t-shirt? Can you get me this? I was like, bro, I just posted that just now. I was there I left like 2 hours ago. I'm tired of all the videos and clickbaits on Undefeated. Ready to move on to the Nigel's Kimile says. Yeah, I think the next video that I'll probably post is just obviously the on-feet review, the second chance of grabbing these, just some informational videos, and then after that we're definitely going to be moved on with the sneaker, because until we find, unless they finally load up on the sneakers app, if they do, if they don't load up, I'll tell you this, listen, if they don't get load up a week before, okay, I'm gonna say this, if they don't get load up, if the Undefeated Air Jordan 4s don't get loaded up a week before, that means it's going to be EA. Okay? That means it's going to be EA, chat. If the Undefeated 4s does not get loaded up on the Nike sneakers app a week before the actual drop, that means we're going to get EA. So, because look how many shoes are loaded up already. You got Air Maxes, you got Shatter backboards that got loaded up a whole month before, right? Like you would have thought the Undefeated 4s would get loaded up by now, since the Undefeated 4s dropped on Saturday. French Blue 12s. You got all these shoes that are loaded up, but the Undefeated 4s. So if we don't see anything load up, that means it's gonna be EA, man. Just be prepared for that. I don't remember the last time I got EA, man. I truly don't remember the last time I got exclusive access on the Nike sneakers app. What was your last, chat? Let me know. Let me know, chat, from you guys. Like, what was the last thing that you guys hit on sneakers EA? What was the last thing? Probably Unions, right? Some of you guys got Union EAs, right? Some of y'all got EA on Unions. I feel like the lineup been posted forever on sneakers app, Atomic says. I I'm gonna be NYC in 2 weeks. Think they might have some jackets at the Undefeated store. Maybe. I got EA for the Union ones and Jaw 3s and NY versus NY. Travis Scott gets uploaded up a day before, the day before the drop. Yeah, but that's with Travis though, Jumperman Chris. That's with Travis though. This is not Travis Scott. Travis Scott's obviously like consistent where like they'll load it up a day before, but for all these drops that don't really drop as many times as Travis does, this is a little bit different. Does SB4s count if it's a scratch or is it pure EA? I feel like that's a scratch off, bro. That's not EA. That's not exclusive access. That's not exclusive access. Exclusive access is when Nike gives it to random accounts, right? So SB4s, Unions, Taxi 1s, Tekken Foams, Pat said, Lucky Green 1s, I passed, Jordan says, Unions ×2 and White Cements SB4s, Cherry 11s, White Cements 4s are the only 4s I wanted in 2025. Never once hit on sneakers yet. I gotta remind you guys that like my account is pretty freaking new. Remember that I deleted my account again and made a new one? So my account is pretty new, man. So I don't know. Because let me see all the W's. So my new account, I made this, like 3 more months, maybe 3-4 months ago. And this is all my W's so far on my sneakers app. And I have not yet got EA, so mind you. All right, so I got my very first W on this new account was during, okay, so this was 111 days ago. So SB Jordan 4s was my very first W on my Nike sneakers app account for this account. So I went for the Kobe's, what does, I took an L on that, got EA, obviously not EA, but you know, the shock drop on the SB4s, got those. Took an L on Jumpman Jacks. Okay, that's just updates on that. Air Force One triple blacks. Which one was that? Oh, it was the dirty whites. That's what it was. I thought I went for the dunks. Those green ones, the rodeo ones. It doesn't even show my little yachties. I hit on the little yachties on this account. It doesn't even show. Well, they're not even showing everything. Little yachties I hit on the what does on the shock drop. That ain't showing. I actually hit on the Dodgers on the that shows the I reserved the I hit on a sneakers pass. I hit on the Soul 3s. That shows. Yeah, it doesn't show the little yachties because I'm pretty sure in this account I hit on the little yachties. Yeah, it doesn't show everything, I guess. I don't know why. It's weird. Right, but what would you get me for my birthday on Thursday? Daniel says. I don't know. Happy birthday. I don't even get EA, and I've entered for so much on sneakers that Pat says. EA for black and yellow 12s. Time for EA now. Yeah, your birthday's on Thursday, Daniel. How old are you turning, my guy? 22? My boy Daniel growing up. 22 years old, huh? Sheesh. Check wifey's account. No, my dude. Nah. Wifey's account is ancient, bro. All right. The only thing that she's hit, actually, there's 2 things she hit. She hit on Travis's and she hit on Cool Gray's. Cool Gray 11s. She got EA on that. That is it. Her account is ancient, bro. It's like I rarely use her account because her account is trash, dude. Finally 22, huh? You're gonna be bumping T Swift. Mine is on Wednesday. Alexa says you think I can get hit sneakers four times at a charm? Ghost says my the wifey's account is on the 10th. We're definitely gonna be going out next week Monday when we drop the kids to school. We're definitely gonna be doing something for her birthday this weekend. I think we're doing something. We'll see. If sneakers has a scratcher, will it be fixed for Android users? I wonder. I don't think there's going to be a scratcher for these undefeated 4s. If we were to guess, yeah, she definitely needs to delete her account, bro. She's been having an account since like 2019 or something like that. I would say this. If I would guess, if anybody could guess in here what the drop would be for the undefeated 4s, would be EA. It would be exclusive access. or a Leo drop. That's my only guess. That'd be my only guess. That'd be my only guess. I don't think we'll get a scratcher. Unless the only reason why I would say they would probably do something where, like, you know, that surprise drop, what they did with the SB4, like you need that specific link to click on it to get into the shoe. That's the only thing that I could think of that they would do. That's the only thing that I could think of that's exactly what they would do, chat. That's the only thing that I think they would do. I don't think they would do a 2-hour raffle. If they did a 2-hour raffle, oh man, I'd lose my mind. If they did a 2-hour raffle. Like that EA 2-hour raffle BS, I would lose my freaking mind. I'm saying it's EA just based off the post you showed. Yeah, 100%. Like the post that we showed, I would assume that would be EA. Like I told you guys, if it's not loaded up a week before the drop, then it's EA. So I'm using the same account since 2018. Keith says, there you go. How you liking the fours? Rate 1 to 10. Too crucial. If I would rate this shoe like 0 to 10, craftsmanship on my pair is really, really good. There's no issues, no glue stains, no scuffs. I haven't put them on, so comfort wise, I wouldn't necessarily know. I'd probably be rocking these with just the black laces. I'd probably give this a solid 9, bro. Solid 9. I have no issues with my pair. No issues. Like I told you guys, like it's crispy. Like look at it. There's no glue stains, no scuffs. Nothing. It's flawless, bro. Maybe for some people might have some issues, because I know on social media, people were saying like, oh, like my pair, some of the pairs are scuffed or whatnot. But like overall, I feel like a lot of people that hit on the shoe that really wants these for the toe are genuinely going to enjoy this. They're going to enjoy this pair. They really are. So the tongue is very, obviously with it, like any other, you know, Jordan 4 tongue, it's very cushiony. Just like any other Jordan 4 that's dropped. But like I said, if you want this pair, you gotta spray some water repellent spray on it, dude. The shoe could get easily scuffed. YouTuber Y Davis has quality control issues on his pair and he paid resale. See, that's the thing, man. That's the risk of, you know, that's a risk of, you know, paying resale sometimes, especially Jordan brand and Nike, man. Like, I would personally say when it doesn't matter whether if it's a collab or not, there's always going to be pairs out there that's going to be some sort of like, there's going to be some pairs that are going to, you know, not, you know, there's going to be flawless pairs, and there's might be some pairs out there that might be, you know, they got a lot of quality controls. You know what I mean? That's just Jordan brand and Nike in general. There's never a perfect release, man. There's really not. There's always an issue with something. You feel me? There's always an issue with something. But my specific pair is good. There's nothing wrong with it. I even on social media, on like the Facebook group, everyone that, you know, picked up their pair here out Vegas, there hasn't been any issues or complaints about anybody's pair. So I don't know. So I really do hope anybody that did hit on a pair of these, I really do hope that you guys get a really flawless pair, man. No glue stains, no stitching issues, no nothing, man. I really do hope your guys also, I hope you guys beat the final boss, man. I really do. Final boss is obviously very, very important when it comes to sneakerheads, man. Perfection isn't real, Kali says. Absolutely. Absolutely not. That's the risk that you take when you buy it. Yeah, exactly. That is definitely a risk that you take when you buy a shoe online, when you can't see them in hand. Obviously with this, I, you know, got them in hand in person, but that's a little bit different, especially if you're paying resale. Like the seller is not going to care what pair you get. As long as it's you pulled the transaction, you sent the money, they sent the shoe, and you get it in hand. That's all that matters, bro. Like, you ain't getting no refund from whoever you bought it from. It's like, hey, bro, can I get my money back, man? There's a lot of, flaws on my sneakers. No, they're not Nike, bro. They're resellers. You ain't getting your money back. All right? If you get glue stains all over your shoes and you go hit up the reseller, like, they ain't giving you your money back, man. They ain't giving you your money back. It's all final sales. All final sales. Rafi, how do I get my last chance at these shoes? It's the last chances are going to be on the sneakers app. That's your last chance. So that's probably why they sold it to him, Too Crucial says. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, all resellers are going through all their pairs too. You guys got to realize that too. They got to legit check them. Right? Don't they do the whole legit check thing? Unless it's an early source, they're going through their pairs, man. They're absolutely going through their pairs. They're looking at them. They're looking at them. And mind you, each shoe were individually wrapped. Okay? Like, if you guys want to see the whole box, how it's supposed to look like, this is how my pair looked like. Obviously has the Undefeated sticker, so some of you guys may not get that since this was in store. This is how the label looks like right there. If y'all want to take a look at it, you open up the box, right? You get there's a red stamp, the red stamp right here. I don't know how y'all legit check shoes like this, bro. I'm not a legit checker, but there's red stamp. There's a red stamp right there, right this. Here's the bottom of the box. Comes with the card. I don't know if that's specifically for Undefeated store. So if your pair doesn't come with this card, then that's something that you might have to question too. It's like, where's the card? So this is how the card looks like to anybody that's paying resale right near locally. Okay, they do get individually wrapped. So each shoe gets like this paper. Okay. This is the outside of the paper. When they're both individually wrapped, they get like this. This is how it looks like. Normally you get that green stamp, like that sticker or whatever. You don't. It's not on this one. Right? Like a lot of the Jordans, like don't they come with that like green sticker or something like that? But this one obviously doesn't have one. So it just has that red stamp on that top. It has that red stamp on there. That's all I see. Other than that, it's just an empty box with no stickers in it. So I don't know, just something to look for, maybe later. If you tend to want to pay resale, that's something that you want to look at, you feel me? When you go legit check and stuff like that. It doesn't, I would say this pair didn't have a strong smell to it. You know how like Jordan 4s, they have like that like really strong Jordan 4 smell? Like this one didn't have it. That's what I noticed. It didn't have a really strong Jordan 4 smell. So Rafi, check Discord. All right, give me a second here. What do you got? Are you picking a shoe for today? Oh man, you're wearing a Jordan 4 today, huh? This is the lineup. Man, that's tough. Military blues, industrial blue Jordan 4s. I'd wear those industrial blue 4s. I'm just biased. That's why I'm biased. Sniper Kick says some boutiques are getting them Jordan 4s. I don't know. Like you're talking about like tier 0 stores, maybe. The thing is, like I confirmed it with Dougie. Dougie said like he asked Sneaker Politics if any tier 0 stores were getting not brick by brick, but Undefeated 4s, and they said no. Like no tier 0 stores are getting these Undefeateds. It's only undefeated.com and Sneakers app is the only stores that are getting them. So I mean, maybe, I don't know, but as of right now, no. So the poll, we have 800 votes in this poll. 33% of you guys, you say Nigel Sylvester, Jordan Force. 12% of you guys said SB Force. 11% said White Cements. Damn, dude. And then 43% of you guys said Undefeated. Dude, that's crazy. Y'all really don't like the White Cements, dude? Like, hello? Damn. I guess we could say the crazy disrespect on the White Cement 4 is insane, dude. 11%? Golly. It's a great shoe, man. White Cement 4s is really not bad. I would take what Sniper Kick says with a grain of salt. I double up on the White Cements. Resale for me is $700. No love for the OGs SMH. It's all good, man. Well, the thing is, you got to realize that Undefeated 4s is so brand new. Like, that so many people want them since the hype is there. So, of course, everyone's going to be Undefeated 4s on top easily. Like, it would be the same. It would be like the same thing. It would be the same thing if Undefeated was to drop. If the Undefeated was to drop in the beginning of the year, and then people forgot about them, and then Nigel's was to drop like over the weekend, people would have been saying Nigel's right now. We all high beast. That's why White Cement 4s is the most wearable out of all of them. Blunt Sneaker says, "Yeah, you like what you like at the end of the day, man." I mean, Undefeated 4s, do I blame people wanting this shoe? Absolutely not. I could totally understand why people want this. It's like the ultimate grail. The ultimate grail, man, with the Nike Air on the booty. You know, for me, they are both fire cut life. Yeah, I mean, all 4 shoes are fire, man. I am very grateful and happy that I do have every single of the 4s that I wanted. Every single 4 that I wanted this year. The only 4 that I'm missing that I want this year is the Air Jordan 4 Black Cats. That's the only thing that I want this year. I'll be passing on the Cave Stones. I'll be passing on that shoe. I'm not going to go for Cave Stones. I will be passing on that shoe. Black Cats are the last Jordan 4 that I want for the remaining of the year. When it comes to Jordan 4s, and that's it. So that puts us down to five Air Jordan 4s in 1 year. Man, it's expensive. What's the big deal and hype with the Undefeated 4s? I don't see it. Well, the thing is, man, people will say the same thing. You know, some people want to be different. People want to be so different, which is fine too. If you want to be different, you like what you like at the end of the day, that's cool, right? But like Undefeated is just like, it's the Undefeated Jordan 4s, you know? I feel like there's so many different Jordan 4s that's been criticized to say, oh, this is the Undefeated 2.0s, you know, or a bootleg Jordan 4, you know what I mean? Undefeated. Now the fact that they dropped an actual Undefeated Jordan 4, like re-retroed it, and you know what I mean? This is the official one. It's like if Travis, it's like if Travis ever dropped, or Jordan Brand ever dropped a Jordan 4 Travis Scott in that brown colorway. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you guys didn't want this, but now you want this one, because that is the actual Travis Scott Jordan 4, you know, in that brown colorway. You know, of course, people are going to treat that pair specifically versus like a Cave Stone Air Jordan 4 that kind of looks similar to a Travis Scott. But the fact that it is a Travis Scott Jordan 4, that's the meaning behind it, you know? No red or white, that olive just different from everything else, Too Crucial says. Raph, do you think there will be another shot at the Undefeated 4's Jordan 4 accessories? I think it should. That's why, like, I'm sure that Jordan Brand and Nike has a ton of, like, stock for, like, the Undefeated merch stuff and the accessory stuff. Yeah, I think they should be dropping on Sneakers app. They should. They should. There's no reason why they shouldn't. Got to bring heat for the first day of school, champ. To me, Undefeated is more wearable than the Brick by Bricks, and they're both awesome. Yeah, they're both awesome shoes, man. They're both great shoes, man. At the end of the day, like, you know, people are gonna say hype this, hype that, but like, look how many people are going for them. You know what I mean? Like, let's kind of step back and think about this for a second, man. Like, it's like, yo, like, everyone's a hype beast. Y'all just want them because they're Nigels. They go for a lot, but like, same ones that said that are the same ones going for undefeated fours, you know? So there's nothing wrong for going for hype stuff, man. People just like it. People just like it. They want it. People fiend for this stuff. Good morning, Rap. What up, Black Shinobi? Good morning, man. Glad I hit on my size 14. Had my daughter Taylor try for me too. There you go. Do you think Sneakers app is doing a scratch off? Honestly, man, and I've been really transparent and honest with you guys when it comes to this drop on the Nike Sneakers app. I really don't know what Nike has up their sleeve. You know, at this point, for me, it's just all he, she, he said. This is the predictions and stuff like that. Because think about it. When you think about, if you go back to the SB Jordan 4 drop, right? Let's take it back real quick. You know, think about the SB Jordan 4 drop. Zero blogs did not know how Nike was dropping that Jordan 4. Nobody did. Nobody knew, oh, you got to look at Eric Costin's page. No one knew that's how it was going to be. Everyone thought it was just going to be a regular EA. And all the blogs were like, did anyone get EA? Did anyone get EA? Not knowingly that Eric Costin already had that link on his IG story. The only ones that found out about it were the only ones that followed him. And that's when the word went out. It's like, oh, you have to click on this link. In order to get this link, you have to go to Eric Costin's page, his story, and click on that link in order to buy the shoe. No one knew how this was going to go. No one knew it was going to be the way they did on that SB Jordan 4. So asking me how this shoe and how Nike is going to drop this shoe, I really don't know, man. I don't know. We're just going to wait until the time comes and we'll be prepared for it. We'll be here. All right, we'll be here. You know what I mean? We shall be here. Brick by brick, I passed on them. That colored I couldn't get with, though they are dope. I don't have any olive military colorway in my collection, so Undefeated is the perfect shoe, CJ says. That's fine, CJ. There you go. I got that W thanks to watching your stream, Culture says. I appreciate that, Culture. Still haven't worn the SB4. It's a great shoe, Harry. Z posted the Black Grape 5's possible drop next year, Dominic says. Let's check it out. I know we need to start looking at some of the stuff that are potentially dropping in the next couple months. David Roger for the re-up. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Welcome again. Paulo for the 33-month re-up. Look at my DMs Instagram. Paulo says. Appreciate you, Paulo, for the 33-month re-up, man. Appreciate that. Let's see what you send me. What you send me, bro. The a little A. Oh man, Bad Bunny's Gazelle City Pack. Dude, I need that orange pair, bro. I want that orange pair so bad. That orange pair is so sick, dude. Okay, hold on. Let me check out Z Sneakerhead real quick. If you guys are new here, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. All right, here he goes. He says, would you guys like to see the Black Grape Air Jordan 5s return with the Nike Air in the back? I told y'all this is the best Jordan 5 grape, man. Y'all think I was tweaking. I think people are going to like these more than the white pair. If they do ever drop this again, people are going to want this black pair more than the white pair. I don't agree with the aquas on the back with the Nike Air. Like, I think white would be better, but I mean, that's obviously how it looked like before, I guess. But I think the white pair, I think this pair is the best grape. You know, my personal opinion. Need those Tokyo drifts. Okay, I wanted to ask you guys. I was going to save it for tomorrow, but I think I just might as well bring it up today. Like, so I forgot to mention this, and we'll talk about all this stuff later tomorrow, because I wanted to go back, because this is what I wanted to talk about. Official images officially loaded up for the Air Jordan 5 2025 Tokyos. How are we feeling about this shoe? Is it a cop or is it a drop? Like, this is a shoe where, man, like, I don't really need this, but it'd be cool to have this. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, this, I don't see myself wearing this, but I'm telling you guys just right now, man, this shoe right here, like, man, I tell you this, man, I was not expecting Jordan Brand and Nike to come out from the woodwork to grab these, man. Like, let me tell y'all something. Like, this right here is like, this was one of the first shoes, I would say, when I first started watching YouTube, like sneaker YouTube. This shoe will always remind me of Heskix, because he was like one of the only ones that I watched that had this pair. It was like one of the only ones. And this shoe only dropped in Tokyo. This shoe was extremely hard to buy. And the fact that they're bringing these out is, I'm still like, holy dude. Like, that's why I said, like, the other day, like, Grails are just not safe anymore. It's just not. Like, this is one of the, I'm not going to hold you. These are one of those shoes where I'd buy and just not wear. And just keep them in the, keep them in the vault. Just keep them in my closet for a long time. And just like, I'll probably forget that I even had them. You feel me? Like, that is what I look at the shoe. And this, obviously, the shoe is going to be like a $225, $230 shoe when they first drop, when they drop again. And this is not going to be easy. I think they're going to keep this shoe very, very limited. So, Heskey is the only person I know still reviews Adidas, Savion says. Just because the only drop in Tokyo doesn't make it a grail. Oh, no. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. Right? It was just one of those shoes that were exclusive. Very exclusive on this. This was really an exclusive drop. So that's why, obviously, some people are going to want this. If there's something that they had back in the day or wanted back in the day. I mean, this is the opportunity for a lot of sneakerheads that wanted these could get these now. Obviously, yellow, red, and white shoes. It's not like the most ideal sneaker to wear on the daily basis. Like, this shoe's not like an everyday shoe, chat. Let's all agree here. All right. This is not an everyday shoe that you wear every single day. Right? This is like, a special occasion where you wear yellow. I'll tell you this. I don't wear yellow all the time, man. Okay? I don't even think I have anything that's yellow in my sneaker collection, bro. I'm not going to hold you, dude. I don't even think I have a yellow shirt. Trying to think. I don't think I have a yellow shirt. I probably have a green shirt over a yellow t-shirt. Everyone's grails are different. Yeah, everyone's grails are absolutely different, man. Like, grails, people have to understand that grails don't have to be a limited shoe. It doesn't. You know what I mean? A grail is whatever you think is your grail. Like, if you really like it, and if it's like, man, I'm not paying $5,000 for this shoe or $500 for this shoe, it could still be a grail to you. Like, right? So, for instance, like my grail, White Cement 4 is on my grail, one of my grails on my list. Military Blues, that's why it was my sneaker of the year the other year. Like, there's certain shoes that could be grails. It doesn't have to go for anything in the resale market. So, it's a shoe that you may wanted when you were a kid, that has a little bit more sentimental value to you. It has a little bit more meaning. That could be a grail. Shoot, that's why I'm telling you, like, the new cats, like the new sneakerheads these days, like, they're going to say Travis's are their grails. And do I blame them? No, that's their grail. That's what they, if they just got into the sneaker game and everyone was hyped over some Travis Jordan 1 lows, medium olives, that could be their grail. They were born in like 2008 or 2018 or something. I don't know. You have a Kobe jersey, Drew? I got plenty of Kobe jerseys. I got all colorways. I got white, gold, purple. I got all of it. Concord 11s. I also got the black one too. The Hollywood Knights. I got that one too. The one that has the 8 and then 24 on the back. I have that jersey as well. They would go with Pigeon hockey jersey. Ron says no need to see the Concords. Dude, like I told you guys, I don't care what anyone says. I understand that the Jordan 11 like hype is it's definitely died down a bit. But I'm telling you guys just right now, a lot of people will be outside if Concord 11s dropped next year, holiday season. I will be there. Concords or Breads, either or. Concords is probably the best Jordan 11 colorway of all time. For me, like, I prefer Space Jams, Breads over Concords, but like, just a staple in the sneaker community and the culture itself. Jordan 11 Concords are the best colorway of all time on a Jordan 11. Like, if you would make a poll like of a lot of the sneakerheads, it most likely would be Concords, dude. Like, come on, bro. Concord, Space Jams, or Breads. Those are the three. Those are like the big three right there, bro. Those are the big three. I would absolutely be outside for a pair of Concords. A fresh pair. Icy soles. Some people would prefer the 2013 version, right? All right, you had the 2013, and then you also had the 2018 version? Was it 18 that they came up with the 45 in the back, right? Like a lot of people were outside for those. I got a pair for my dad on release day. I definitely remember that day. I got it for him for Christmas. Concord 11s with the 45 in the back. Still got my 2018 on ice, Robert says. Dude, I bet you it's probably yellow. Jorge, what up, man? Yeah, Concords with 23 on the back is needed on the 45. Too Crucial says. And I don't think Jordan Brand is going to change the cut on that patent leather anytime soon. I don't know what it is, but like I prefer the low cut patent leather. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but like the low cut patent leather for me was like, I don't know. I feel like I feel like it's not too much. And I feel like this might be a hot take too. I honestly think ever since that Jordan Brand and Nike brought back like the higher cut of the patent leather on the Jordan 11, I just feel like, I don't know, for some reason it's more bulky. I don't know, the high cut, some people prefer the high cut, which is totally fine. Like I don't really care. I mean, I don't really care too much. Like the gammas are great. Black cut looks really, really good on the gammas, you know, but for some reason I just feel like they're less bulky. They're less bulky when it has the lower cut. So I like the higher cut better to legit says. The patent leather has gotten really bad over the years, and really I heard like top shelf, I heard like when it comes to the patent leather that they're making now on the Jordan 11s, it's not as stiff. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had a Jordan 11 in my sneaker collection, so I wouldn't really know. But some people are saying that the patent leather on the Jordan 11s now are not as thick as the you know how they did before, how it was like super thick, but now it's like really, it's actually softer. I don't know. You guys let me know. Anybody that had that recent Jordan 11 last year, what was the recent Jordan 11 last year? I forget. What was it? I forget. Was it cherries? No, it wasn't cherries. That was a couple years ago. I forgot what the recent Jordan 11 was. Yeah, my Legend Blues. That's what it was. Legend Blues. Yeah, my Legend Blues patent leather is trash. I don't know if it's just mine. Yeah, because I remember every time like I used to open up a Jordan 11, like they used to be like pretty tough, like very, very sturdy. But when you press on that patent leather now, it's like soft. I don't know if that's something. I think it was Legend Blues. Was it Gratitude? I think it was Columbia's. I might be wrong. I don't know. Taxi 12 still coming out. Yeah, Taxi's Big Easy. Taxi 12s are not dropping until later this holiday season. So yeah, it's way softer now. The Jordan 11 Gratitude had the softer patent leather. See, I prefer the thick Jordan 11s patent leather. I just feel like it has like, I don't know. I feel like it will last longer. I don't know. I had no problem with all my like past releases of Jordan 11s that I've owned. I had a ton of 11s back then. Like when I was still working for Champs, I had like almost every single 11 that dropped every single year. The only ones that I skipped on was the blue ones. Or was it the red ones? It had like the it's not the 72 and 10s. I love that. That's probably the best non-OG Jordan 11s in my personal opinion. People will say cool grays, but I would personally say 72 and 10s, hands down, best Jordan 11 non-OG to come out. Leather was beautiful, plush. Tumbled was amazing. The patent leather was amazing on it. They had like it had like a nice little reflection, not a reflection to it, but had like that glitter look to it. I love the look of it. It had the milky bottom. Oh, dude, those were just beautiful, bro. Beautiful. It was, yeah, Win Like 96. I think that was like the only one that I had. There was like two of them. There was like the blue one and there was the red one the next following year. And I think that was the very last Jordan 11s that they came out with a slide out box too. So I don't think, yeah, Cool Grays didn't come with the slide. Did they come with the slide out box? Shoot, I don't know. Cool Gray 11s, I went for like, I got a bunch of them on release day, but I ended up passing. I ended up getting rid of all of them. Gamma is my favorite non-OG. I mean, it's up there for sure. Gamma 11s. I feel like a lot of people are gonna love Gamma 11s, but you guys already know when it comes down to like Jordan 11s, like Jordan Brand and Nike loves to oversaturate the Jordan 11s. They've been dropping. I mean, Jordan 11s. It was like what? It was only roughly around what? Only like 1 to 2 pairs a year, and then now they're dropping like 4 to 5 pairs of Jordan 11s every single year now. It's crazy, dude. How many Jordan 11s that they be dropping? Insane. They always have like that woman's exclusive pair, and then they also have like the actual men's drop for them. So love the win like 96s. Nam says cap and gowns. Oh man, see, we had that debate before where like cap and gowns were better than the gammas. Nah, the gammas are better, dude. Hey Rav, how do you feel about the Bronx Girl Skate Shop SBs in hand? My girl sent you a YouTube video on hand. I did see that. Was that your girl, dude? Hey, I never heard of them, man. I honestly, dude, I think we seen a picture of them, but I didn't know exactly when the release date was that on D-Dub. I did see that, though. I did see that. I think it was like, what was his name? Tristan that had that video for that. For comfort, go for a 4 and 5, Skinner says. Isn't Jordan 11s or Michael Jordan's favorite silhouette? I don't know what Michael Jordan's favorite silhouette is. I don't know. 72 and 10s kick ass. Love the Space Jam lows too. DJ said, love my cool grays with the gray Nike sweatsuit. Can't go wrong. Jeremy Wu says, man, see, that's the thing about me is like, you know, like growing up, it's always been Nike and Jordan. I get like I don't know if anybody feels the same way, but obviously there was a wave of me loving Yeezys because, you know, when I became a dad, I had so many bulky shoes, so many Jordans, so many bulky sneakers. And obviously when Yeezy came out, I definitely went on a huge wave of Yeezys just because of comfort, right? But like at the end of the day, like my true heart goes to Nike and Jordan all the time, man. Like I get it with like Asics and New Balance being a wave and being all hyped and stuff like that. But like I always creep back to Nike and Jordan, bro. That's just like that's where my heart went when I first started buying shoes. Like obviously growing up, Fat Farms, not Asics, but K-Swisses, Reeboks, and obviously like Air Force Ones has always been a staple when I was a kid. But like Jordans were just like, I don't know. Jordans is Jordans, man. You know, you get more casuals getting excited over a GR versus a GR Asic, New Balance, and an Adidas sneaker. You feel me? Like other than like what Kanye has done for Adidas and stuff like that, but people will still get hyped over a GR Jordan. You know, depending on what it is. You know, people will still buy it, right? People will still get like talk about it. Oh, here comes the new colorways of the Jordan 5 or the Jordan 4 or the Jordan 3, you know. Had some Adidas than anything else as a kid and Vans, DJ says. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, as I got older, like my parents couldn't afford certain shoes. It was like Vans were always a staple growing up as well. Like middle school, high school was just Vans or like Nike slides. You know, there was some Jordans here and there, but obviously I couldn't get a lot of them because there was like this one guy like in middle school. Like I was in middle school, like he had every single Jordan, bro. Like his parents bought him every single Jordan, like you could think of, because he was a huge sneakerhead. So his parents bought him every single one of them. Like all I could think of. Like I was like, dude, I came up to him, I was like, bro, how can you afford all this stuff, man? Like it's like, oh, my parents, you know, they buy, you know, whatever I want, you know, with sneakers. And plus he had older siblings, so his siblings were already out of high school, so they were helping him buy stuff. You feel me? I had older siblings growing up, bro, but they didn't buy me shit, dude. They didn't buy me shit. Especially my sisters, like they had all jobs, like they didn't buy me shit, dude. Like I only had Vans and that was it. Like I remember when the Concords, not the Concords, was it the Jordan 6s? Golly, what was those Jordan 6s? Why do I get like a brain fart? Carmines. There you go. When the Carmines came out back in 2013, remind me, chat. 2014. I had like these LeBrons that like I got gifted to. I was like these LeBron 9s, Volts, I think. And when the Carmines came out, the 6s, I think it was 2013 or 14. I told my friend, I was like, yo, same dude that I was like like telling him, I was like, yo, bro, how do you afford all this stuff? He had like 2 pairs. And I said, yo, bro, I'll trade you these LeBron 9s, dead stock, no box, for your dead stock Carmines. He just laughed at me, bro. He laughed at me, man. He laughed at me. I had like I think in 9th grade, I think my freshman year, I got the True Blue 3s, the Jumpman on the back. So only child, never got hand me downs, pay less. See, I never had brothers, bro. I've only had sisters. Miss my Carmine, Skinner says. Google it. Jordan favorite is the 11s and second favorite is the Jordan 3s. I'm so glad my oldest wear my size. He's running through my collection. Rahu says. Oh, he definitely he was laughing at me, bro. He was like, yeah, no. Bro, Raph, I still haven't got an email from Equal for a win or a loss. If you didn't get charged, Zeke, it's just a GG's, bro. Here, I'll give you your email, man. If you want an email, I'll send one to you, bro. If you never got charged, it's GG's, man. It's GG's. You can check your spam folder. You're more than welcome to check that. Your spam folder, you can check that. But other than that, it's GG's. So, you ban in here if I'm the only one copping kicks off of it, and I'm just honest about it. There you go. The laugh is what changed your destiny. Well, the thing is, man, like, when I've got my very first job, I worked at Route 21, and then when I went to Route 21, I worked at AT&T, and then AT&T, I ended up working at Champs. That was literally my balancing of jobs as a kid. Route 21, if anybody remembers that store, I think it's only in the outlets now. Route 21 was like literally my very first job that I've ever worked. And then, like, I was still into sneakers. Like, Champ Sports was literally next door. I would go there during my breaks, and I still couldn't afford the sneakers because, like, I was still in school. So, like, I didn't want to spend my money on Jordans or sneakers because I was like, man, $100. I thought it was a lot of money, dude. Like, $80. I was like, man, I'm not paying $80. Like, that's why I stuck with like the Roshi runs, like paying $50 for them, like $60. I was working for like a year or two, and then I left and I went to AT&T for like a couple months, and then Champ Sports offered me a job right across, so I decided to work there and worked there for like 6 years, dude. So, is it me or Equal sounds funny now that we know? I know. It's like you would think that's like just EQL, bro. If you ain't receiving the email, move around. Yeah. When did the Travis fragments release? Travis fragments are set to drop in September. That is the date. I feel like as the fragments get a little bit closer to the release day, the more I see the shoe online, the more I see the shoe. It's crazy. Because obviously now you see a lot more, what's it called? Early pairs of the fragments now. Do you like working retail? I mean, I've always liked to talk to people. So like, I mean, customer service was always like easy for me. So, did I like it? I mean, there was days, but other than that, it's always like when it comes to the job, bro, it's always the coworkers that are making the job better. You know, it's never the job itself. It's always the people that are around you. So obviously for me, there was like I had, when I was a part-timer, when I finally got my first keys as a full-timer at Champ Sports, my assistant manager at the time, I was obviously brand new to closing, and you know, I didn't like working with him. I did not. He ended up getting fired because he was stealing. Like we had a new boss. I mean, a month, maybe a couple months after I got my full-time position at Champs, and she had noticed that, like, you know, when you do like audits and stuff like that, we'd be missing a good amount of stuff, right? So like obviously they would check the cameras, stuff like that. Come to find out, my assistant manager was stealing. I was like, because I like, it makes sense, because like during the times like I was working with him, like he would be wearing like really, really baggy jackets. Like this man was 5'5", bro, and was wearing in like a XXL sweatshirt, right? And I'm just like, I was like, is that just your style of just wearing super baggy jackets and stuff? He's like, yeah, it's, you know, been my style for years, this and this. But knowingly, every time he would go on his break, he was stealing kid shoes. Because we would find, like, I would tell my boss, like, man, we have an empty box again back here. like consistently, chat, consistently. Tell my boss, like, hey, we got another empty box, in the back room next to the bathroom or like somewhere random. And she said, okay. So they would, bro, stacks of boxes would be in months. Like it would be constantly the same sizes. So like, so basically we came down and found out it was him the entire time because we saw the cameras and you just clearly see what he was doing. And I was like, oh man, now it makes sense why he was wearing baggy, because he would leave the box in the back and put the shoes inside his pocket. He'd be like, yo, Raph, I'm going on break, and then go back to his car, put the shoes inside his car, and then come back inside, because that's exactly what the mall camera showed too, that he would be going in his car every single time coming back. He did it a couple times. I didn't realize, man. Shit, I didn't know. He was cool as hell to me. So yeah, I worked somewhere the assistant manager was stealing. No one that worked. Yeah, I like, as well as like, it sucked because like when I moved to San Diego, before I even moved back, I was only a store manager for like a month, bro, a month or two before I ended up leaving. But I've witnessed people getting fired that I worked at Champ Sports, man. It's because it was always stealing. That was it. You get motherfuckers getting fired because of bad audits and stealing. So damn, Ravis snitch. Well, how am I a snitch if you find an empty box? Be like, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to tell your manager. I was like, hey man, there's an empty box. I remember the black infrared 6s, the Black Friday drop. There was like a couple shoes missing. Because I don't know if they do this now in sneaker stores where they don't give you the full pair. They only give you like the left or right shoe. That's all they give you. And on the black infrared 6s drop, there was like 3 pairs that were missing. And it's because customers just put on the shoe. Obviously, during the Black Friday, it would be stupid busy, right? They'd put on the shoe and just walk out. You're supposed to be like, listen, you got to understand, during that time when I was working at Champs, I was like, what, 19? Like 19, I think, 18 or something like that. I was young. Yeah, Grizzly Booty, yeah, would match. Watch movies all day. You supposed to act like you've already gotten your day off. Yeah, it's so crazy, man. It's so crazy how long I've been working there, man. I had hair too. Yeah, I should show you guys like my old like videos or like pictures of me when I was working at Champs, man. I had a bun. Oh man, I had a lot of hair, bro. I had a bun. Like I had a man bun, dude. Like I grew out my hair, put it in a tie, dude, because it was so long. Some of y'all won't believe me, but hey man, I think I could find some pictures of me having a freaking man bun, dude. Crazy. Some of y'all wouldn't even imagine me having no freaking hair, dude. Like, yeah, I had a man bun, dude. I grew out my hair so long. My hair was super long back in the day, and I just put my hair in a bun. That ass, dude. I think I could find a picture for you guys for sure. I'm pretty sure I could find one. Had a mullet? Yeah, at some point. Yeah, I was trying to grow out a mullet. You seen like the guy that would have streaks in his hair. That's crazy. Side buns. Just kidding, fam. No, you're good. No, you're good. You're good. It's all love. Keep that pic for yourself, Brittany says. Come on, man. I had hair. Remember I had a man bun? Like, remember I put my hair in a bun? Yeah, see, the wife remembers. It wasn't like a big man bun. It was a small one, chat. I have a man bun right now. My hair has grown, Rahu says. There you go. Looking like something out of Mulan, Nick Full says. You have a man bun, Rahus? Yo, Rob, my boy Rahu's leaning to the side because his head's so heavy. You got to carry all that weight on his head. True, Chamorro's Black Nimbus says. Rafi had frosted tips. Little man sprout. Yeah, basically. Dude had it's crazy. That's so crazy, bro. That's so crazy, bruh. That's the reason why she dated you, the man bun? Nah, bro, I had hair. Especially I was living in San Diego. I had a comb over. Not like the Jumper Man Chris comb over, but like I had a nice little comb over. I had hair, dude. Call his name out and he might be watching you, Star Lady says. That's so crazy, bro. It's all the comments I ain't even want to read, bro. Some of the comments I see in this chat right now, I don't even want to read. Holy dude. Welcome back, chat. Welcome back, dude. We're so back. Dude, shout outs to all my Monday to Friday guys. Hey, man, listen. What did I tell y'all? Yo, shout outs to all my Monday through Friday guys in here. What did I tell you guys? We got the original group back. If you wrap the normal time and don't go 10 hours today, you're going to not what I know, facts, feeling it. What did I tell you guys though? The original group is back. Remember what I told you guys? What did I say before this whole Undefeated drop? We were gonna get like over 2,000 people in here. Over 2,000 people in here. All the cats were coming out from the bag, bro. Be like, yo, Raph, I want this Jordan 4. And then they were only here for the hype drops, man. This is the original gang right here, man. This is it. I told you guys, we're back. We're here. The ones that were only sticking around because of the Jordan 4 Undefeated. Come on, let's just like, because like I'm not gonna hold you. Like if you look back at the chat on that live stream, there was a lot of grays in there. Like I barely see some of y'all names anymore because there were so many names in the chat that I have never seen before. It's always like that with like big drops. It's gonna happen for the Nigels. Probably gonna happen for the Travises. And like I literally all I saw was gray names all over the place because it was just like obviously people are only around for the big drops. Remember I told y'all, I've been saying, I was repeating myself how many times? Like 20 times that day. What time's the drop? When's the results go out? When's this? When's that? When's this? You know what I mean? It was literally one hit wonders, dude. I told you guys they'll only come around during the hype drops. Found you during the Undefeated drop, but stayed here because you're entertaining. Streaming you at work. There you go, June. Hopefully, hey, June, hopefully, welcome to the family. Like, that's what I've been telling you guys, that, like, there's a lot of people in here that just found the channel during the Undefeated drop. And, like, once again, like, we are a huge community here on the YouTube sneaker platform. And I really do hope that anyone that is new here, that's here today, hopefully you guys are here for the long run. Like, I really do. I want to welcome every single one of you guys that just found out the channel last week. All right. We have the best community in the sneaker community in here, bro. Like, hands down, bro. We have a lot of fun, talk about random stuff, life, anything in that sort. And it's not all about sneakers, right? It's literally we're just in here yapping. There could be nothing dropping, bro. There could be nothing dropping, but we're just in here just having a cool ass conversation, just chill, bro. Feel me? So hopefully a lot of you guys are here for the long run. Especially the thing is because I know most of you guys are at work, right? So I said this last week because most of you guys are at work just hanging out. You know, you basically treat this as a podcast. And especially during like later drops, right? You'll find like restocks and stuff like that, some shock drops and like latest news about sneakers and stuff like that. This is basically what the channel is. You know, I try to jot down some stuff that I could talk about with you guys, you know, especially things that get popped up, first looks or anything like that. So just kind of getting the, you know, the mix of the sneaker community and stuff like that and what's kind of going on. Because there's some shoes that you might not know of that gets popped up here on the channel that we bring up. And then you'd be like, oh, shoot, I didn't even know that was dropping. You know, so it's definitely a real family in here. We emphasize family, try to make it a family show. Obviously, it gets a little weird in here sometimes because some people be saying some weird stuff. But like, other than that, it's all love at the end of the day. You know, trying to keep it as positive as possible. Man, you don't know what people go through every single day, bro. You just don't know, man. You just really don't know. You know, I always give people the benefit of the doubt all the time, man. You just don't know what people go through outside of closed doors. And, you know, sometimes they use this A lot of you guys use sneakers to get away from reality. Like that's the real life of it, man. Like why? Like you tell yourselves, like, man, why do I love sneakers so much? Because it's a getaway from your 9 to 5 or anything that you're going through in life, bro. Deadass. All right. That's like if I'm going through something in life, bro. Like it's nice to talk to you guys in the morning. Like it really does. No. A lot of you guys were here when I had a bad relationship with my dad, and now it's all fixed. We're all good. You know what I mean? So like bro, we go through all types of stuff in here. So same here. I came across during the drop with this community from here, from Miami. Eddie says, yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. So found Raph when he came into the to my stream. Didn't realize he was entertaining. He says, yeah, all right. I named Rafi a little yap years ago. Okay. That's why I watch every day, Raph. It's not all sneakers. Everything the fam is great. Ron says, yes, sir. Experiment. Listen, all I got to say, chat, I'm going to be yapping about this the next, probably the next couple days, because I'm not going to hold y'all. Like, you guys are honestly helping me through this, and people don't realize because people are going to call me soft. But the thing is, like, my youngest daughter is going to school next week, Monday. It's not been easy for me, bro. It hasn't, bro. Like, we took the kids school shopping over the weekend, and just like knowing Riley is going to school, man, it's going to be different. Like, you normally see her come out here doing all the yeet and all that stuff. Like, you'll probably see her for her first day of school. She's like, Daddy, is this outfit cute for my first day of school? Like, bro, like, where did time go, man? Like, where did time go? Like, my baby's is 5. She's about to go start school. And my oldest daughter is going to be in 2nd grade. And she got her little personality and stuff like that. It's like, you feel me? Like, as a father, from a father to a father, a lot of you guys know how that feels, man. Especially anybody that has kids. Anybody here have kids in here? Anybody have kids in here? Hey, man, listen, you guys already know. And some of y'all be reminding me, Raph, get ready until they go to middle school. Hey, man, listen, I am enjoying my babies being babies. Like, you know, like they are. Like, my kids humbled me. I was never the perfect person in my early 20s, you know, in high school. So I was never perfect. But my kids changed me dramatically, bro. Like, dramatically. I was doing some dumbass shit in my past. And I'll tell you that, man. Like, I still call Rose my guardian angel, bro. Like, I was in my darkest days when we had Rose. And I'm still blessed from this day to have my kids. So enjoy it while you can, bro. I'm still dreaming at starting my family. That's not solid, man. Shit, my boy. Hey, man, listen, it'll be real, bro. Be real, dude. Like, people be saying I'm still young, but I'm still a grown ass man that has kids. So like, it's definitely different for sure. Middle school, you won't be cool. Yo, don't see. Those are the type of comments, bro. My kids, like my youngest daughter, she loves me. She's the daddy's girl. So like, of course, I know as she gets older, she's gonna grow out of it. Be like, Dad, get away. I'm hanging out with my friends. You know what I mean? So like, and some of y'all just like are new parents too. So like, I definitely kind of relate to it. You know, being a parent's not easy. You feel me? It's never easy, especially when you have your kid coming up to you. It's like, what's wrong with this? Am I doing something wrong or this and that? It's like, you gotta that's whenever like the parent mode turns on, you know? There's always levels to being a parent too. Especially anybody that's a single dad in here. Anybody that's a single dad that is there for their kids, a salute to you, bro. For real, for real. If anybody's a single dad in here and you are there for your child, a salute to you. I have a lot of respect for you. I'll be teaching my son how to drive soon. You see what I mean? You know, the generation is different because kids nowadays, they just like, oh, I want a phone at this. I want a phone this. Cause like, dude, back in the day, dude, I didn't get a phone until like, we talked about this. Didn't get a phone until like, like 2 years after, like a year after high school. You feel me? And now kids are like getting like phones at the age of 7, bro. Age of 7 or 8. I'm like, holy dude. iPhones, Androids, all types of stuff, bro. But obviously the generation is different nowadays, you know. That's how they communicate the fastest is through a cell phone. I embarrass my kids as right out of the passenger, June says. At least you're like the cool dad, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. Being the cool dad, you feel me? You know? Like, that's where like I know Rose is at that age where like she's getting to that age. Is like the things I say or do like in front of my kids, they think it's like she thinks it's embarrassing, you know. Single dads and of two, they are my world. Ryan says, absolutely, bro. I had a Nokia prepaid phone with only 30 minutes, Alexis says. Had to share phones with bro. Skinner says, my parents pagers over the doctor's drug dealers. You do not need one. Yeah. Shout out to the single moms too. Mom's raised 3 of us since I was 15. Rami says, there you go. When my daughter turns 21, I'll be 60. Hoping her brothers will watch over her. Man, Chris says. That's why they brain rotted so young. I blame TikTok. Saito says it's just social media in general. Like social media in general has innovated like throughout the years, you know. And like think about this. Like you guys remember during high school or middle school, some of you guys didn't even have phones, including myself. Like I didn't get my first phone until like my actual first phone I was constantly just using, probably not till middle school, right? And like you'd be like, oh, teachers be like, if I see your phone, I'm taking it away from you. And it's just like my mom was the lunch lady. Okay, there was one time when I was in high school, my mom was the lunch lady for my high school. I remember when one of my teachers took away my phone because I was using it. You know how you just be like this under, you know how like you have that little hole right there for pause, but like the little pouch right here under your desk, like this. Who texted me? Let me flip my my little flip phone real quick. Let me see who's texting me. Oh shoot, what's up, Rebecca? What's up, girl? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but now it's like, bro, teachers are social media, are like social media influencers now. You know what I mean? Teachers are literally influencers. All of them, most of them are all on their phone doing something. Now in today's generation, it's okay. Hey guys, listen, 10 minutes when you're done with your homework, you guys are more than welcome to get on your TikToks and your phone. Yeah, the little lean back thing, you're doing this, a little lean back. And sometimes you'll have like the little office dividers, you know what I'm saying? That flips open and then you put it when you're taking a test. I'm just like, oh, my teacher's not looking at me, or Mrs. Nate looking at me. All right, let me see. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always have that little lean back type thing. That's when you realize you got a double chin. You feel me? That's when you know. But now it's like, nowadays it's like, yup, during passing time, going to your lockers, period to period, it's like they're a lot of, you know, have their phones out and stuff like that. So it's different, bro. It's different. So it's definitely different for sure. That's what we know about Rebecca. I don't know. I just came up with the name. Yo, did you ever get a chunky dunks? What do you mean? Who the F is Rebecca, right? This is a made up name, bro. Don't get it twisted. All right? Don't get it twisted, bro. All right? Don't get it twisted. Rebecca wrapped me in a chokehold, bro. I'm not gonna lie, dude. There was one girl. All right? There was one girl that was pretty obsessed with me. My girl knows about her. She was pretty obsessed with me in middle school. You guys want to know her name? The wifey knows about her. She's still a good friend of mine, but like obviously we've grown. She has her own family. I got my own. Like she, you know, it's like mutual. Say what's up. But she was obsessed with me in middle school. You guys want to guess the name? Anybody want to guess the name? She was obsessed with me. Obsessed. I even told the wife, I was like, yeah, at one time, this girl was obsessed with me in freshman year. I'll tell you that. Like, I'll tell you right about Rebecca, Devin says. And it is weird, low key, like that my ex, like in high school, like follows my girl. And like, obviously we're all grown. Like, it's just weird. I remember going to a birthday party. I'll tell you a little story time, chat. No, her name was Jade. Her name was Jade. Nah. Rebecca Diddy. No, her name was Jade, bro. Her name was Jade. And like, so this was after maybe, okay, when I had my first, when we had baby Rose, and we went to our birthday party, right? I don't know what year this was, maybe 2017 or something like that, 2018. Went to a birthday party, and like my ex was there. This is an ex-girlfriend that I've dated since probably from 8th grade up to high school, right? And yeah, right. So we end up, nothing awkward, no nothing, because I've known her for so many years. It was just so weird. So my ex comes up. I'll say, "What's up?" Her name was we called her Ro, right? What's up, Ro? And I was like, "Yep, this is my girl, whatever." Introduced her, whatever, right? And she was like, "Oh my gosh, your girl is so beautiful." I'm just like, I don't know. It's just weird, bro. It's just weird. I like, from this day, is it weird to me? Probably not, because we're all like obviously grown and all that stuff. But like, it was just weird when they started following each other on IG, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I was like, that's weird as hell. But obviously, we're all grown, moved on. She got a whole ass family. I got my own whole ass family. You know what I mean? So, Rap, do you think? Oh, hit on the undefeated. That's so crazy. That's so crazy, bro. As an indicator, Skinner says, Dan Rap didn't know you had a. That's so crazy, bro. Relax, dude. I don't know. I never, thought it would be like, something like that. But obviously, it's, just move on with that. That was during like middle school, all that stuff. You feel me? If she takes that, your wife smile probably light up. Assad says, "Yeah, the thing is, my girl don't like. She ain't, she crazy. My girl, I've been saying my girl crazy. She deals with me though, right? She deals with me. She deals with me. I don't deal with her. She deals with me. I'm a yapper, bro. Okay, I'm a yapper, and I have my days where I'm just grumpy sometimes. You feel me? Rav, did you have what? I wonder if Jade is telling a story about you right now, too. Brittany says, that was like years ago. That was like 8th grade freshman year, What kind of like riz that you guys got during middle school and high school? Like, what was okay, anybody that had like a crazy relationship during back in the day, like what was the name of your crazy ex? Everybody has some sort of crazy ex out there, bro. Unless you were the crazy ex. I would bet on some of y'all were the crazy ex, bruh. I would bet that some of y'all were the crazy ex. Oh man. Monique. Allison. Oh, Allison just sounds like a B word, bruh. Jamal. Okay. Ashley. My baby mama. That's so crazy. Kylie, Raffy. Still with her. This man is like, yeah, my ex is crazy, but I'm still with her. Brittany, definitely I'm definitely the crazy ex. Karen, I plead the fifth, Larry says. Blanca, wow. Gabriella. Wow, Gabriella. I haven't heard that name in years. I mean, dude, a lot of you guys are saying Ashley, man. Did I have it? I don't think I've dated one girl that was named Ashley, but she wasn't that crazy. Definitely people in here are crazy ex. Okay. There was one girl that like, I'm trying to think, bro. This was a long time ago. And this girl did not want a relationship, bruh. Her name was Judith. Anybody date a girl named Judith? That was like probably the most unique name I've ever dated back in, I think it was his sophomore year of high school, bro. And dated a girl named Judith. It wasn't even a date, bro. It wasn't even a date. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna get real personal in here. It wasn't even a date, dude. It wasn't even a date. Like, my friend, her name was Mackenzie, really close friend of mine during that time. She's like, yeah, my friend, she hasn't had a boy in so long. Can you go and date her? I was like, who? You having me going on a blind date? Dude, sophomore year of high school, dead ass. Her name was Judith. We go to this, where is it? It was like a carnival type deal. So she ends up setting us up one day, and I meet her. I was like, okay, she ain't bad. I'm taller than her. Feel me? Well, I'm taller than her. Man, first time being taller than a white girl. I'm not going to hold y'all. All right, all the white girls that I grew up with and that I seen, they're all taller than me. First time white girl being shorter than me, this is a plus. So I was like, all right, bro. She didn't want to date me, bro. She didn't want to date me. I got my heart broken. She wanted more than she. You know what? I ain't getting too personal on this, man. Okay, all right. You know, in high school, you do some dumb shit. You know, you're doing some, sometimes you do some, you know what I'm saying? And like, the end of it, she says, thank you. Who the? Thank you? After that? The hell is a thank you? I told my girl mechanics, I was like, what did you just set me up on? Thank you? What the fuck is a thank you, bro? Oh man, you thank you, thanks. I told my friend Mackenzie, I was like, Ken's, I was like, your girl Judith just said thank you. She said for what? I was like, I don't. You for what? Oh man, hey, we can't make this shit up, bro. She wasn't feeling Killian. Better than no thank you. I guess so, man. I guess so. Because me and the wife. The thing is, me and the wife, we started dating like probably a month into my senior year. Probably a month into my senior year, we started dating. So like, I never really dated like that. I told you guys, never really dated like that in high school. Like me and the wife, we started dating like 1 month into my senior year, and from there we just been together the entire time. So like junior year was my favorite year of high school. I tell you that. Everyone has their favorite years of, junior was my favorite. Raph, what are your one-liner backs in the day? Alexa says, oh, tortas. Did she? Right after Deadly Venom says, how did you meet your wife? Online. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, the thing is, like, online dating is so normal, like, these days, right? Online dating is normal, right? I'm pretty sure some of you are online dating here. Who, like, don't be ashamed, okay? Don't be ashamed. It's fine. Is anybody in here online dating? Anybody online dating right now? Like, I'm pretty sure that's like the norm of today, right? Is online dating. People online date all the time. I have my friends that be like, bro, I have my friends be like, yeah, I'm going on another Tinder date. I was like, oh, you met a girl on Tinder. You know, it's like normal. So like I met my girl online. I have no shame. Back in the day, it was different, right? It's like, you met a girl online, huh? Like, I remember the way like the wifey's family treated me. They used to call me Sleepless in Seattle. They called me Catfish. Did they keep that same energy in person? Absolutely not. When I met her family, I was being a little troll when I first met their family. I was like, hey, and they're all very, very nice. I was like, oh, look. I was like, what's up, guys? It's me, the Catfish. I trolled so hard during that dinner date with all the family. I said, hey, Catfish is here. What's up? Well, actually, that was the second date. I'm back. Catfish is here. Bro, they ain't say nothing. Dude, her family used to give me so much shit. They're like, why are you dating that guy? Why are you dating that guy? You don't even know him. What if he's like a fake guy? And then when I met, I was like, hey, what's up? My name's this. I thought it was my name, so that's why you called me that. So I just said Catfish. Oh man, so quiet, bro. But they were all nice when I first met everybody. Got a girlfriend, but if I get a single, no online dating, and 29th birthday was best year I had. I slept with 7 girls in 1 week. That's crazy. What? He said, got a girlfriend, but if I get single, no online dating, and my 29th birthday was my best year I had, and slept with 7 girls in 1 week. Wow. Wow.
Hoy Catfish collects lágrimas de felicidad, lágrimas de felicidad.
Tyler for the 2. That boy Catfish collects. Yeah. Remember that movie? Remember not even a movie. It was that show. That show Catfish with Max and Neve. Oh man. Shout out boy Tyler for the $2 donation, man. I appreciate it. That is pretty wild if you think about it. That's wild, bro. Joe only comes back during the end of the month, man. If I said my ex's dad would have told me to go home straight to Till says, I'm ready to find a wife and settle down, but a lot of these women ain't loyal. Bro, it's 2025. I can't imagine how it would be dating in 2025. Listen, I'm sure it's probably difficult for you ladies in here and some of the men in here. I'm sure. You know, it's like you could match with somebody on like Tinder or online, but sometimes you won't match in person. The vibes in person is going to be 10 times different than what the vibes are in you know, online. You feel me? So it's never going to be the same. Like someone would be like, yeah, I'm into hiking and walking my dog. Like dogs are easy clickbaits. Like anybody could be like, a lot of women out there love dog owners because they could relate. I mean, dog and hiking, doing all fun stuff. Like my wife's father killed a goat and prepared a great for me. Not gonna lie, I was kind of scared because I thought I was a threat, but it was an honor. Casanova King says, "There we go. If y'all want to get married, go to Utah. A woman wanted to get married by the 3rd date." Alexis says, "Wow, Utah, huh? Most guys dating single mothers online." Skinner says. Did you reply? You are welcome. DJ says no. I didn't. I was confused. But I'm sure some of you guys are still struggling dating. I'm sure. Hey man, listen. You gotta find the right fish in the sea, right? Big old sea with a bunch of fishes. So it's bad, but I've been with my girl like almost a full year, and she said I love you. So I'm hella hyped and gonna make sure I don't get. I mean, dude, listen. Love and hate is 2 big words, bro. Okay, especially in a relationship. Like, say if you were dating, like if I was dating in 2025 and a girl said I love you on the 2nd date, that is just like, for me in my head, it would be like a red fucking flag. Like, I love you on the 2nd date. Like, I don't know. Nowadays, it's easier to find something to smash than it is to find someone who wants to be with you for real, Rahu says. Because the thing is, sometimes, you know why it's hard, Rahus? You know why it's hard, right? Pause. You know why it's hard to find a girl that you could find loyal to? Because that girl that you're messing with probably just got out of a really long relationship. So it just depends on the person, right? So if it's hard for you to find somebody, it's because they're probably going through the same predicament that you did. Your sister, you know, experience that you went through. It's like, I don't want to get hurt. I have trust issues. You know what I mean? Like, I just got out of like a 10, 12, 13, 15 year relationship. I don't want to settle down. You know, so some people that have been into a relationship for that long don't want to be in a relationship anytime soon, because they, you know, because sometimes depending on the relationship, right, there's that gray areas where they feel like they missed out in life. Does that make kind of sense? It's like, well, I wasn't able to do this, so I'm going to do it now. I don't want to settle down because I don't want to get cuffed up because I'm having fun from what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? So I feel like that would be the gray area. You know, obviously some people are not going to feel the same way. Where like, you know, they're ready to get into a relationship quick, but I would assume that would be the case. You feel me? I just got out of a 12-year relationship. That's why I'm acting up. You see? You see what I mean? You got out of a 12-year relationship. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, we got off track with this topic, man. You Ravel, you put an entry online. Plenty of other guys, 1 or 2. DJ for the 2 found me a farm girl, married 4 years. There you go, DJ. That's what I'm talking about.
DJ1599 donated $2. Found me a farm girl, lol. Married 4 years now.
Shout out my boy DJ for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. See, I'm just so used to the longer streams. I streamed long. These has been longer streams for the last like couple days. Now I'm just kind of used to staying on here with you guys yapping. You see what happens? You see what happens when you got me staying here on the stream for this long, chat? It's already 8:30 and I don't even know that. I'm done with relationships. Got out of 7 years, 9 years before that. I'm playing with the field now, coach. See what I mean? It just depends on experience. You feel me? What you go through. Now everybody's gonna be the same, you know. There's some ladies out there that are there's some ladies out there. Hey, all I gotta say, chat. All I got. Hey, there's single mothers out there that need a man to take care of their kids, bro. Hey, all my men out there, be careful, please. Vice versa, ladies. Hey, man, who knows how many baby mamas you got to deal with whenever you're dating the guy that everybody wants. So you definitely got to be careful out there for sure. You need a relationship advice. I got you. 15 years married in 2 months. Ask why, Rami says. We like longer streams. No Diddy. Sir Copalot says. You need a relationship advice? Yeah, I love single mothers. Rahu says it ain't me. Richie says, busted wide open, and I'll tell her bring it back. Orlando, that's so crazy. I respect single mothers, not dating them though. Kasad says, yeah, that's not everybody's taste. Is that dating single moms? It's never easy. I wouldn't recommend settling down. It's better just to be single, Jesus says. I mean, it just depends on the person. You think after a Brock's feud with Cena, it goes after Seth being a Paul Heyman guy? I don't know. It's going to be a while because the whole CM Punk Seth feud is going to be a while. I personally think what's going to happen is that for me, I'm just curious of what's going to happen with Cody Rhodes. I think there could be a storyline with Randy Orton in it because there was like gray areas with Randy Orton, with Jelly, and all that stuff with McIntyre and Jake Paul. So I feel like that storyline was I don't know. I think that I could see Randy or maybe LA Knight be in the mix, but I could also see possibly Roman Reigns winning not Money in the Bank, but Royal Rumble, and going after that title. So I don't know. I don't know. There's so many different predictions that anybody could put out, but like I honestly think CM Punk's feud with Seth is going to be for a while. So a lot of my clients meet online dating. Seawoke says. Need Ron Killian. I don't know what happened to that with Ron Killian's. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know. But I truly think I don't know what Brock Lesnar is gonna happen, like with the whole Brock Lesnar thing. I obviously they're making this run for John Cena. That's why they made him turn being the good guy again, because they knew that Brock Lesnar was coming back, so it makes sense to why they turned him. But it's gonna be interesting, man. John Cena, Brock Lesnar is gonna feed families, bro. That's just gonna be crazy. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think me personally, like the way like Seth was running, I kind of feel like he's low-key still hurt. So I could see where like they won't put Seth. Like he's obvious. I feel like he's still low-key hurt. Like just from him running to the ring, like he looks like he was low-key limping. Like you could kind of tell if you look back at it. I think for them giving him the title, they will 100% have him keep the title for a while until WrestleMania. Like he doesn't have to really fight have a match maybe until Survivor Series, which is going to be in San Diego on October or was it November? So he could hold the title as long as he wants, and then he's still in the process of recovering at the same time. Like obviously they reported that he had a minimal injury off his knee or something like that. So I don't know. They could have him hold the title and just, like I said, and not defend it until November, which is a couple months, right? So I don't know. So I could see that happening, but that was definitely crazy. The fact that he came out and cashed in, that was insane. Almost felt bad for CM Punk, but I think CM Punk will get his get back. I think CM Punk will win his title. I think he'll win the title, man. I think he will. Until at least Survivor Series. Exactly, now that's what I'm saying. So that's why they'll have him wear that title, You know, he's still recovering from his knee. But I don't know. Actually, Raph, if Roman were to win the Rumble, he would go after Seth Rollins, since one of has never beat him, and second because of Paul Heyman. Oh, 100% E-Money. 100%, bro. He's still going to be a part of that feud. And plus, like, Braun is hurt, so like that feud is still going to be a thing for a while. I could absolutely see a whole rematch, you know, at WrestleMania, like Seth and Roman, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Pretty cool to have Jay jump over the wall into the ring to start by me, Rami says. Has it the 4 bodies on the new ring camera? Rahu says. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. I think that's it for me today. I mean, it's already almost 9 o'clock, noon Eastern time with you guys. Hopefully the stream helps out you guys get through your entire morning. But I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me as always. Am I coming to Survivor Series? That's the weekend of Thanksgiving. I'm not 100% sure yet. I don't know. And honestly, just depends if my parents are out there again. But other than that, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys. Probably see you guys tomorrow. I possibly will have a video later this afternoon for you guys. IG for sure. I think I'll have a video, an on-feet review. I know I'm going to do this, but I have a lot to do for the whole merch stuff. So I'll try my best and get that done as soon as possible after the stream over. I'm going to be really locked in. But you guys, other than that, man, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate you guys so much for tapping in. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'll see a lot of you guys tomorrow morning. Please be a part of the notification gang. Press that bell button down below to be notified when all my streams and my videos do go up, so you guys are not missing out on any of the videos that I put up here on this channel, man. Hit that like button. We're almost at 400 likes, so if y'all don't mind smashing that like button on the way out, I'll see you guys very, very soon. All right, I'll definitely do a lace swap, Campbell, for sure. I'll do a lace swap with the orange and the black laces. Promise you. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Love y'all. And you guys enjoy your Monday. Don't work too hard, man. All right. It's Monday. Take it easy. I'll see you guys later, man. Have a good one. Peace.
No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, no matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. I got deja. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu. I got deja. Stay high, can't lie. I just gotta keep you off of my mind. I just gotta stay on my grind. You get the whole day, I just need the night time. I don't wanna fight. It seems like we do this shit and rewind. Seems like you only need some me time, baby. I wish I could freeze time. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu. I got deja vu. I know my mind ain't playing tricks on me. Right now everything is moving slow. Yeah, this shit is real. I know it ain't no phony. Yeah, could've sworn that I've seen this before. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu.